5,000 views on our YouTube on that game, so I imagine everybody in the Warcraft scene watched it. I rewatched it last week. I thought it was a very good cast for once.
You always do a good cast, Neo. Come on, don't say yourself.
Yeah, I mean it's about you.
Like... starting off well today.
I'm having
very
fun.
Nice. I actually, I'm in a pretty good mood today, and I was wondering why. And you know what I noticed?
Nope.
We have sunshine, Neo,
Oh,
in Mainz.
really?
It was like 2 weeks or 3 weeks of clouds and rain, but today the sun is shining. So awesome.
Sun
All right.
is shining, weather is sweet.
So, what's inside the altar? I haven't clicked yet. I imagine Demon Hunter. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Haven't seen Warden here for a very long time from Foggy. Who played it recently? Someone. Wasn't it live or something and it totally failed?
On Amazonia, I'm not too sure. But yeah, someone played it. Live won with Warden yesterday, interestingly. Didn't look too good though.
Yeah, Terranos, right?
Yeah, exactly. So he fucked up the creep a little, or the peasant draw the attention from the creep, so there's no lightning shield at the moment. This slows down the creep of Foggy significantly, and this was of course the plan for TH all along, as he pulled the creeps there as well. He goes for the expansion immediately.
We scouted this. Demon Hunter is going to be coming north. He detonates against the water elemental. AM will have to summon another one. It's still on cooldown though. Can't do it yet. Quite a bit of damage here onto these peasants. What did the Demon Hunter skill? Hasn't skilled yet. He's going to try to assess the situation. How much damage can he do? Honestly, there's only one creep left, so yeah, Immolation doesn't seem to be too effective. Goes for the mana burn instead. If he can grab up the item, that would be amazing. And he doesn't quite get it. Of course,
Also,
the worst ping is no friend to him here in this regard.
yeah, exactly. Once again, Foggy playing from the Ukraine on a Chinese server. That is certainly noticeable. Well, TH is playing from home, obviously, from China.
And he denied one of the rogues here as well, simultaneously creeping. Of course, that's pretty hard to do correctly if you're harassing at the same time. But still, a little mistake that ideally should not happen. With the Instant Expo here, there's going to be some resources missing. He doesn't quite have the lumber yet. So it's going to take a little bit longer. As the demon will finally get level 2 here as the archer finishes off the little shitty wizard. Mantle of Intelligence. Lots of extra int for the demon. Not really too useful for him, but for the second hero later on, certainly.
Yeah. There's a 3 Moonwell tech by Foggy. It's not super fast, but of course he needs that regen for his Demon Hunter to be as aggressive as possible. Drops the circlet here, but yeah, he used a lot of mana, actually, so he can't heal up to the full HP. And I love what TH is doing here. Buying time for his expansion, setting it up, and be aggressive at the same time.
Alright, AM has no more water elementals though, so now quick Wisp Micro is on the agenda, and that is once again not so easy to do when the ping isn't so good. I wonder if TH is trying to abuse this on purpose, knowing that the ping is bad. Because their 2 Wisps were lost, weren't even detonated, something that usually will not happen to Foggy.
Yeah, he wanted to save one in the mine, that didn't really work. So, yeah, this is a little excuse for Foggy, but we've seen him beating top-tier players online before, so it's not like he's without chances here at all. But TH looking so strong, man. Losing the GCS Grand Final, but still, he was in good shape.
By the way, sorry I didn't mention it earlier, but Tilt1 subscribing for the first time. Thank you very much, buddy, and welcome. Yeah. What a grand final it was. Only one step away from making history. I mean, it basically was history already, but if he had won that, dude, we would have lost our minds. He's only one step away now from improving on the last result and making, yeah, history finally. Even more than he did already. Gonna lose an archer here. Didn't really accomplish too much with the harass. Tower still up, peasants still all alive. That looked a little weird.
Some mercenaries here right now in the upper left.
Nope, but not gonna work.
Okay, yeah, a little too early. And he's gonna lose another archer, most likely. There's boots of speed on the archmage.
Yeah. And that will be easy kill here.
Perfect game for TH so far.
He's losing quite a few HP, but fortunately found the potion of greater healing. Still though stuck on level 2, as is oftentimes the case when you go for such a fast expo. And if he goes creeping now, he may expose his expansion and his workers.
he can creep the Murlocs or, yeah, exactly, the Renegade now. Nice, with a very early Shredder. Panda
Early as
second
it gets,
fight
right?
Yeah.
Perfect timing.
We have a Huntress Hall, so it's not going to be a Talon push, which could have been the case, but against the Shredder, you really don't want that. But what can Foggy do now? I mean, the Panda's low, the Demon Hunter's not 3, barely level 2.
But he has Shadow Priest now and Berserker. And once he has Dryads especially, he's gonna be very strong. I wonder if he even wants to be aggressive beforehand or wants to now creep until he has Dryads and then go be the aggressor. In the human base, there might be a tech happening any moment now as the Shredder brings back the lumber.
Shredder can't enter at the moment, so he needs to wait a little bit. Tech is starting, and TH even with the shop up. Also only one tower, no tower in the base. Maybe he can exploit that a little, stepping into it or something, onto a Wisp. Foggy needs some kind of solution to get back in this game. I mean, yeah, Dryads, you're right, he gets a lot of map control from it, but we all know how the humans go or jump into 70 supply, and he can't lose these lores. He can't.
He's TPing home to save them, but there's no way the first one's gonna survive, not with all of this damage. And there it falls. The second one has to survive, and I think it will. It's almost done. The Elemental is dead. Big Breath of Fire coming in. All the footies are hurt. We have not yet reached daytime, so Scrolls of Healing were not available. Alright, and the lore survives. This was necessary, but already cancelling one of them is a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh, AM.
Agree.
Healing potion, there we go. Uses it. By the way, still all footies are alive. It's gonna change now with this kill, but he denies it.
Perfect game is gone, man.
Yeah. Rehost, please.
What a chobo.
Oh wow,
So-
I haven't heard that word in quite a while. Here comes the Zeppelin. Oftentimes Foggy will respond with an Ancient of Wind. But it's not coming.
He needs the lore first, and he doesn't
made-
have that much lumber.
But he remade the second one really quickly here. It's almost up again. Alright, and now it's time to hunker down for the human usually, because the Dryads are such a force. They don't have Abolish yet, but we'll have it soon. He's going for a Sapper! All the way across the other side of the map. What does he want to bomb here? What? There's no way he can kill this town hall without bears.
It's certainly interesting.
Does he just want to go for the shop? What is this? Alright, I'm gonna follow this guy. I would love to zoom in now, but I have the mouse wheel disabled, so...
Aw.
Sorry, guys. Alright,
Zeppelin took quite a beating. Here comes the Zap into tower and shop, I guess. Yeah,
That's
kills
actually
both.
pretty good.
Yeah, I didn't know that it kills the shop with one hit. It's really good, so he can't go into breakers now that he's on tier 2. And can't get region scrolls.
Still only tier 2 though for Foggy. You either want to get quick tier 3 or quick expansion, but if you have neither going for you, that is really not good.
Yeah, kind of a desperation move by Foggy. Forces the town portal before he loses too many footmen. But yeah, as mentioned before, only one footman died this entire game. Good leveling
Oh,
on the
there's a Shredder for Foggy harassing
Why?
here.
But why?
It killed like one peasant. That was very expensive harass. So he spent like 300 something on the Shredder, 240 or whatever it is on a Zapper, and he killed a shop, a peasant, and a tower. That is not good. And now he's going for a Scroll of Healing as well. Once again investing into the state right now, not into the later game. He's pretty much all in here.
Yeah, and that's only with Dryads. I mean, there is no guard tower, but that's okay. Cancels a lot of healing here. But first Dryad is already low. Berserker comes in only now. There's not too much mana on this Panda. Reinforcements coming from the right. And Breath of Fire, well, one kill. He's so far away from level 3 that, I mean, what can he do? So, he's going to tier... No, he's on tier 2.
Yeah.
He stays on tier 2. What the
He was,
fuck?
he was all in here with Dryads. He wanted to kill the tower so that there's no guard tower he has to worry about and then crack this base somehow, but TH is not letting it happen.
Yeah.
So I guess that strategy with the Zapper is actually pretty cool. That makes sense. Take out the towers, then your Dryads can reign supreme, hopefully.
Yeah.
But TH was just in position too early. Even the Shredder was pretty cool. If TH doesn't respond to that, a lot of the peasants are dead already. But TH is just, yeah, playing this too well.
Very, very, very solid play from the Chinese. Also, there's defend. There is now rifleman who can operate from range against the Dryads. Also, of course, water elementals on level 2.
And there's no transition from Foggy's side. He's still tier 2.
Not at
There's
all.
still no expo coming.
Ah, there is, next to the lore on the right. But this is so late.
Yeah, this is a plan B that reeks of desperation.
Yeah. Foggy had the chance to, I don't know, drop into the main base, I guess, with a Zeppelin of his own. But now that there's towers, I think that's out of the equation. He's losing another Dryad.
Oh, and he saves the rifles with a Zeppelin. Jesus.
He's really showing off here.
He may have lost against 1-0 just a couple days ago in the Super GCS and was disappointing there, but he is playing out of his mind here. Scroll of Healing helps a little bit. The Demon's level 3, so the Naga's in trouble, but there will be the Zeppelin, I imagine. He's trying to snipe it. Oh, there's an entrance to the base, actually, so she escapes and gets to safety. Demon's dropping low, no healing for him, no bears on the battlefield yet.
No staff.
And he has to run.
No staff, no TP. Panda's almost surrounded there. Can't get kills anymore. The Dryads are completely out of position. Will most likely both die, even though they're fast. Panda drops down as well. Can he get another shot out? No. So one Dryad falls, one stays alive. And yeah, it's breaker time now. Solid tier 2, good economy. Foggy's expansion will take at least 30 seconds more. And he has to walk over. And he has to creep it. While everything is hurt.
Does he have Nature's Blessing? Nope, he doesn't. And once again, remember how many footies have been saved in the early game? And how effective they were once again with defending right there against the Dryads? By the way, this army, Jesus! They need an ambulance. Panda gets level 3 at least.
Okay. So
Greater
that's
healing.
good. The army is not that strong yet. I mean, how much supply does he have? 65, but no, it's not too many breakers. It's not too many casters. The footmen soak up a lot of the supply here.
But I think they're decently strong still, these footies.
Yeah, they're 1-1 teched already. The same for the breakers.
Yeah.
And they have defend against all the Dryads, so they will last forever.
Of course, the Panda's really good against the footies, but there is a Scroll of Healing on the Naga already. And is this the time to finish this game? He's clicking on the Naga right away. The Dryads trying to find their targets. The Priests seem to be the most likely and easy kills. Gets one, but he's trading Dryads for this, and he can't afford to trade evenly here. He has lost 2 already.
Yeah.
And it's game. GG.
Foggy getting wrecked on AZ. Holy shit. Like, there was not a single moment in this game where I thought that this was really good for Foggy. I mean, okay, the Zapper, that was a nice idea. But I think he could have done more with the Zeppelin drop, as I said.
Yeah, I wonder why he felt the need to all in there with Dryads. Was it just because of the Ancient of Lore cancel? That seemed a little... yeah. I mean, you always say decisive play is best, you know? You don't want to go halfway this, halfway that, and he decided very heavily into that all-in. Shredder, Zapper, Heal Scroll, Tier 2 Mass Dryads.
Yeah.
But TH just defended it too well.
I agree. That was almost a flawless game by TH, who looked a lot better than the GCS, Super GCS final against 1-0, where he had basically no chance in the entire series. Would have loved to see Yumiko versus TH, by the way. Yumiko not playing one-on-one here, interestingly, but therefore Sog.
Yeah, Yumiko. What's been up with him? Has he been active at all? Has he been practicing 1-on-1? I imagine not too much, but maybe 2-on-2. He's still playing with WFZ.
Yeah, I don't know. We have to ask Ugri, I think, what he's doing. Because I haven't heard from Yumiko in a long time.
Whenever I think of Yumiko, I think of his glorious... oh god, what is that called? NWL?
Yeah.
The tournament he won.
The win against Infi.
Where seriously he looked like the best player in the world, but so rarely that he played up to snuff.
Such a long time ago as well. Like, that was season 1 of NWL. Since then we had NWL season 2 and Africa Warcraft League, which is kind of like the successor of NWL. So that's 3 episodes ago.
Yeah. He has since then been overtaken by Romantic as the third best human in China, who, was playing yesterday. Did he win, by the way?
He lost to Infi in a mirror, 2-0, the only 2-0 yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, it's Infi in mirror. Well, actually, Romantic is very strong in mirror as well. So I don't know. It was more one-sided than I thought it would be.
Yeah, when he took out TH2 GCS ago.
Yeah.
That was the big surprise, the big upset that really put him on the map. In the human mirrors, especially.
We do have a few new subs, by the way. Thank you for the support, everybody. We have Pump Biceps. Very funny name. Geobite, Cybernar, and Tilt1. All first-time subs here. Thank you, guys.
So we're waiting for the second game. And I imagine they're going to start it soon. By the way, Holtz Cup is also going on. That's what I wanted to mention earlier, which I forgot. It's going to be casted by Hi2Chaco, twitch.tv/Hi2Chaco. And you can check that out if you have two screens perfectly, like we do. One to the left, one to the right. And get in all the Warcraft action.
Yeah, I think Light is playing there, if I saw the grid correctly. But of course, we have TH and Foggy here, so don't leave! Who's there? Focus versus Colorful and Lolite versus Blade. Blade in the semis. Not bad.
Already in the semifinals? Ah, yeah, they have been playing since 11. Yeah, okay.
He only defeated Safe and Music, though, so not the greatest opponent. Sheik was in the quarters. Won against Lucifer in the mirror and Chimiko. Sheik, man. He's really playing well. Recently.
Rima, I'm proud of you. Well played the last
so
time. Thank you. I imagine you're talking about Sunday. I think I could have played a lot better, but the response seems to have been that people enjoyed seeing it, so I'm fine with that, I guess.
People love to see you play. Also on YouTube, the response were really good.
Yeah.
So
I was glad that I could show off my one amazing creep router, which I invented, by the way. My idea. And I don't know if you caught it on chat on stream, I mean, but I even sent out one hurt skeleton to stand next to the warlord because sometimes orcs creep that fast and then they can punish it. And if you don't get found, you go to the, which I did though, but if you don't get found, you go to the merchant and then to your tiny green camp and boom, that's level 3, dude. So sick.
Yeah, I was expecting special remote creep route, so I was a little disappointed in the Turtle Rock game because that was pretty normal, I guess.
But it was, yeah, I wanted to go for the shop first, but he bought the circlet there, so I didn't go.
Ah, okay. Yeah, hopefully more streams from you in the future. I mean, there's...
yeah, have you decided
yet
which game to show on Sunday?
I think Firestalkers versus Onyu, but I have no response from Yosh yet. What a surprise. Because Yosh is the owner of Onyu, and I have to make sure that everything can be played at that day.
Thank you very much, Genuine, with a 17 months, saying 6 more months remaining for the last sub-icon. That's right, 5 more, right?
7, 24 months.
Not 7 more, yeah, never.
Oh yeah, 6 is right because he has the 7th month unlocked now, I guess, so.
Yeah, probably. Probably you're right. Has the game started?
It has started, but it's at 1 minute, so
Yep.
we need to wait.
So we're gonna have it ready in just a moment.
Yeah.
First map, very convincingly, went to TH. We kept on praising him for how well he played. Foggy didn't play it so well. Of course, we always have to remember the fact that this is NetEase, this is bad ping for him, this could possibly be lots of spikes, we don't know. But when I saw the matchup as well, I imagine same as you, I was getting excited for the rematch of GCS. So far, it doesn't quite, you know, keep up the standard. But now, Foggy's map choice, I imagine it's gonna be Terranas, if it's not vetoed.
Yeah, Terranas or... Last Refuge most likely 3rd, right? Depends if he vetoed AI. Do you want to play on AI anymore? I'm not sure. Turtle Rock must be vetoed, I think.
Yeah, Twisted is definitely vetoed, I think. By the human. Twisted and... And what do they always veto? Twisted and AI, I think.
Or
AI
Turtle Rock
or
if you don't want to
TS.
play close position.
Yeah, the Night Elf vetoes Turtle Rock though.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
So, is it working? Oh, it's working, Neo. Awesome. Map number 2, and it is Terranas, as we were expecting. Good Night Elf map that does remain open to him after the vetoes.
Give me some Warden action, Foggy. Come on.
And here we
As
go.
I said, we saw Warden yesterday from live. He did play it better than I expected, but still not top Warden level. And I think he could have killed Chimiko a lot earlier than he did. But
Of course.
Foggy,
Excuse me, go ahead.
Foggy's one of the best Warden players. He knows exactly what to do with her and when to skill what and when to go for the economy and when to go for the units. He has a very good game sense playing that Warden. But of course, at the moment, or by now, TH knows how Foggy plays this. And, yeah.
Yeah, Foggy's going for the safe creep, by the way. If you go for the natural creep, that is great for opening up your expo for counter expo, but can also be punished. So he's going for the safety version, and it is a Warden. That is what we're all expecting, we're all hoping for. On the other side, it's of course going to be an Archmage. Times of MK first have come and gone, it seems.
Yeah. We saw an MK first yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Chimiko played it on Echo Elves against Life, but Life went for Demon Hunter, and guess what? Chimiko won.
What? How?
It was an interesting game, to say the least.
Alright, maybe I have to check that out. That's very surprising. So usually this, the way this early game goes here is the human creeps this, and this, boom, level 2 in the south, and then goes north to expand at the gold mine, and probably gonna make a pit stop at the Merc camp. If that's happening, the Warden's gonna get level 2 herself, try to harass, and set up an expo down here, south of his own Merc camp. And a Foggy's specialty is that he likes to get a shredder early, creep with that shredder, and still keep TH busy, or the human busy, with the rest of the army and the Warden. And that has worked very well in the past.
The colors are wrong in the overlay.
Oh yeah, they switched.
So, Warden creeping this time with a lightning shield. This was already the first thing that went bad on Amazonia when... Oh. Did he deny one creep again?
Yep, he did.
Aww, Foggy!
But it's still enough here for level 2 if he takes out all the little shitty wizards. But doesn't really have the time for that. That's not good. He tried to do a Merc camp pull. Is this not a little bit too late here to go for the Shadow Priest? Oh, Foggy, this is really late! If he gets bashed, he dies. Oh!
I thought he just wanted to pull the creeps against the farm. But no, of course, TH knows exactly what to do now. Sees the Shadow Priest.
Oh my god.
And he has Rune Braces, by the way, which is pretty okay against the Shadow Strike.
Instant Expo, by the way, once again. There's an Ancient of War coming up. He can't make the Expo. That is so awesome.
So easy, but still so good.
But yeah, as you say,
Yes,
Rune Bracer is so good for the AM.
So it reduces the damage on the initial 150 damage or on the ticks. I keep on mixing that up. One of them is physical and one of them is magical, and it reduces the magical damage.
No, there's no physical damage. That's what one of the guys from the Discord taught me. But there's like composite damage or something.
Okay.
So it does not. So the first strike does not damage ethereal targets, but I think it still is magical. I don't know.
Sounds complicated, man.
Yeah. But we can take a look here, depending on how much damage he takes, if he's gonna eat a Shadow Strike. He's just gonna try to click on this Town Hall. With the Claws of Attack, maybe that's what gave him the idea, but this is not enough damage. Not against 5 peasants. Counter Expo, by the way, coming up here. Far away
Double
from the
Mercs
human.
coming.
Oh.
Them, it should be enough.
Could that be enough?
Berserker is a little bit out of position, level 2 for the Warden. Man of Knives already. It is enough.
Alright, wait a minute. Wow.
Never gonna finish. No way.
This is a really awesome smork play. Just go for the base, dude. Screw the rest. Wow. That was really good. I didn't think that was gonna work. Right-click Warden, everybody.
Yeah, and this time the pull of the mercenaries worked a lot better, and his expansion, his counter-expansion in the upper right is already coming up. So the tech has started as well. This is Night Elf, everybody, teching and expanding at the same time.
And because of how late he cancelled, he doesn't have the lumber to set it up again. Not at the moment, anyways.
Oh, that hurts.
Ooh. Well, this
He's
is looking
also
good for
supply
Foggy here. Seems
Yeah.
like a 1-1.
He's also supply stuck because he didn't build farms, because usually the town hall covers the food. So he can't go for more footmen at the moment. He will swim in gold.
Like Scrooge McDuck.
I
Is
was
that what
looking
he's
for
called?
his-
In Germany,
Yeah,
it's
yeah, yeah.
Dagobert. But yeah, it's
Dagobert.
Scrooge.
Yeah, I think
Dagobert.
At least TH got level 3, has a lot of mobility, so he will harass. He didn't figure out the expansion yet. Engine of War is creeping the Sasquatch, but TH is there
Really
to
well
harass
done.
already.
Woke it up with a footy. That's so cool. I don't think it's enough to kill it though.
No.
But being a nuisance. Oh, here comes the Expo again. It's very low. Is he gonna go for it again? No. Seems like now he wants. Oh, nice deny.
The archers are not there, so he lacks that piercing damage. There's one, but not the 3 we've seen before. The problem is, he's investing a lot of time into this, and the Warden is only level 2. I mean, he can power creep with the Engine of War and then go for the expansion. That will be his level 3.
If TH sniffs out the Expo being crept up here, he can do a lot of damage with enough footies. Is he gonna figure it out though? I think so. By the way, he just took... What was that? 60... No. Yeah, 65 damage from the first hit. Didn't he? Was he full HP before?
65, that would be an odd number. It would be, like, more than 50% damage reduction.
No, the first tick does 75.
Ah, yeah, sure. Yeah, why am I on... Yeah, I thought he was level up.
Players' forces are under attack.
There we go. So we have your answer. Our answer.
I couldn't do the math fast enough. You Alan Turings in chat, figure it out. Alright, Shredder
is
here
for
now.
Foggy.
This was mentioned before. Foggy likes to go for this early when he's trying to creep up here. But once again, really good scouting by TH. He knew this was going to be coming up.
Still
Two
losing
footies
two
lost
footmen.
though. Warden has one more Shadow Strike. It's going to be another footman. AM though, he can be more annoying. He has 2 water elementals at the ready. But there's a Shadow Priest against it.
And, like, TH lost 3 footmen here. That was unnecessary. And nice dispel from the Shadow Priest. Of course he dies here, but he did his job. Huntress Hall is not late. We see double engine... Oh! Engine of Wind and Engine of Lore. So, of course, he's aware that one of TH's ways to get back is a Zeppelin, but he's already preparing for it.
Alright, if this tree survives, it's good for Foggy. If it dies, it's bad. Usually I would love the Knives to pull a lot of Wisps here. He pulled 1, not too many. Zeppelin micro here, saving the footies. But yeah, these footies can't join the fight again. It's only an AM and a water elemental, so this looks like this creep should be successful. Oh, there's 2 more footies in the back. Sorry, didn't see those. So he's gonna lose the Shadow Priest. Is this a little difficult? Please bring more Wisps, Foggy. Where's all the Wisps? Spread across the map. But it seems like the Mercs here, along with the Shredder, will finally clean out the footies. And this Expo will be coming up.
And level 3.5 for the Warden, even a little more. Plus the Natural is still up for grabs, and the shop. So this is going to be a high level Warden. Hippogriff in the works, tier 3 tech for Foggy on the other side. Tier 2 just started now. Mass build
AM,
on the shop.
what are you doing? Sorry, you were standing next to 2 ancients.
I saw it later.
Yeah, how amazingly timed and everything was going perfectly for TH. This time it's completely the other way around.
Yeah.
Starting off
impressive
with the
play
Expo
that
being cancelled, too late for the lores, too late to kill the Expo up here.
I think we're in for a long game, boys. But it is... Well, TH is not mining, only now. With his peasants there. Oh, the Zeppelin! He scouts him. Here's the Hippo. Bye-bye.
Dude, everything's working out for Foggy here.
Wasn't it the same at GCS finals where he parked the Hippogriff at exactly the same position and TH had the Zeppelin there?
Yeah, you're right. Yep.
God, timing is so awesome.
Terrana stand. Foggy is a beast.
And crash and burn.
So we have Blink and Shadow Strikes now on the Warden.
Tinker. Tinker
And a
second.
Tinker. Alright. Is this necessary though? If this doesn't work, isn't it horrible? Of course, if it works, he wins the game right here on the spot. And I guess he's in a pretty good position to do this. We have Dryads, no Abolish yet, though I take a quick look in the main. Abolish is still quite a ways off. So TH, he needs to hold on, he needs to defend, he needs militia support. Can he call some? Yes, he can. He has a Shredder as well. The footies are starting to drop very low, though, and the Warden is almost level 4 already. So hits the Archmage level 4 as well, though. Lots of Water Elementals will be coming in.
But what do Water Elementals do if you have Dryads? This spell upgrade is not finished yet, so the timing is a little off, I feel.
Even the Shredder coming in now for Foggy. This is so dangerous. We have a guard tower coming up in the back, but it's far away from completion. It's gonna get cancelled as well. Defend footies are holding their ground, but honestly not dealing too much damage. And the guard tower will be cancelled. Level 4, and it's GG.
10 minutes 55 and Foggy's back in the series. Incredible comeback after this devastating loss on Amazonia, where everything went wrong. This time everything went right. Quite unbelievable. I look like a giant on the webcam, by the way. I don't know why that is.
Like the great man that you are, Neo.
Oh, why are you so nice to me today? Is
I'm
something
always
up?
nice to you. What are you talking about? So which map are we going to have next? Because we saw two very one-sided games here.
I think Last Refuge. Pretty sure it's Last Refuge. Could be Echo. But Echo, like, it's gonna be a tower push then by TH, most likely.
No, I didn't think so.
You don't think so?
TH and Infi became really good at harassing the Warden early and not letting her have that free start. I actually think Echo is a pretty decent human map nowadays. Whereas in the past it was horrible. But of course the Naga/Tinker tower push is always a specialty that TH has up his sleeve. We have a new we had a new NetEase update, by the way. Did they remove the name bug thing?
I don't know. There was a lot of stuff for Dota in. The update came today, and yesterday I had the name bugs. So I don't know.
So the game has been started. So we have to wait like 2-3 minutes. And then the first decision will be on our hands. And how do you feel about this rule set that it is basically irrelevant whether you win 2-1 or 2-0?
It's good. Gives more emphasis on winning this series. Back then in WC3L, I think it shouldn't be about maps you win. It should be about the series. If you win the series or not.
Yeah.
Like for example, I like NWC3L a lot, but there's no real value in winning a clan war or winning a series. It's just about maps. It's not that great of a system, I think.
Yeah, makes it less intense, I guess, for the specific play day. By the way, the winning team will be facing Team Lin, who are already waiting in the next round. In the winners final, we have a lower bracket as well, where Team Lawlight has found itself.
Yeah, that's basically the A1 team with Lawlight, Jamiko, and So-In plus Infi. Can be pretty strong, especially if they win their 2-2. But we are looking forward to the winner of this match versus Team Lin. That's going to be one epic battle on Friday. So take your day off and join us.
Yeah, tomorrow's going to be the lower bracket. And the day after that, the losers final. And for Sunday, then we have the big event, the grand final.
Yeah, the weekend's going to be crazy, man. The 4-4 tournament of Ukraine concludes as well. It's going to be a long day for me.
Is it on Sunday or on Saturday?
Saturday. Sunday is NWC3.
Yeah.
GameStop, by the way. And since you abandoned me on Saturday, I have to carry this alone.
I'm sorry, dude.
You're not.
I am.
Maybe a little bit.
I would have liked to see some crazy 4v4 actually.
It was really fun to cast. But I said this before. It's Echo Outs, and it is not a late altar. So you might be right. Not a Tinker or Naga tower push. But there is already... Are you in the game already?
I am now, finally.
Voice. There is a militia already running over to scout this, seeing, okay, the engine of war is not in the base. So he delays the altar. Or was it this a mistake? He sent the peasant back a bit to stop production.
As we can see here, the Knight of the Altar finishes first, and he's going for the demon. He's playing it safe.
Yeah.
So
I
now,
think it's a good idea.
if TH goes for the tower push, of course, I'm pretty sure Foggy against any other human in the world, he would play Warden here.
Naga. Yeah.
But against TH, he played it safe. And MK first!
Yeah, we saw this before. It could be cancelled.
Yeah. I think he's gonna wait for the hero to pop out, right? And then, if
Yeah,
it's a
then it's
Naga, he lets it, if it's a demon... No, wait, what does he do here? If it's a demon, does he cancel it and go for a Naga? And if it's a Warden, then he would let it finish?
If it's a warden, he lets it finish. Yeah. If he sees the demon hunter, if he sees the warden,
But
if he sees a demon hunter, he goes for Naga.
I didn't see it right away, but did he make the barracks first or the altar first?
Altar first,
Blade
but then he
forces
stopped
are under attack.
to build the altar for a bit.
Okay.
I don't know why. It was weird.
Shadow Priest stolen here, as is always the case by the human. Lightning Shield on the archer, but taking quite a bit of damage here. Alright, so hero has been cancelled, and the Wisp should have scouted this.
Yeah, Naga must be the Naga.
Yeah. So,
Then the
how
tower
many
push.
glasses does he get here? 1, 2. Starting off well so far. If he gets the big one, that's the dream. And he should get it.
Oh, Wisp dies.
Hero Footman! He does not get it. And the Ring of Regen is
Nice.
so good.
Oh,
That's the best item. That is the best item.
For this strategy, by far the best item. Doesn't have to use so much moon juice.
And TH must be like, you gotta be kidding me, dude.
Mana burn against the priest. Can he get it? No. So the footmen are running over. We don't have a lumber mill yet, so it's only arcane towers for now.
Foggy's saving a skill point, by the way.
Yeah.
Perhaps going for immolation, but that's so mana intensive. I wonder if that's a good idea. He's really gonna need that moon juice for healing.
6 militia in the base, knocking at the door. There's 2 engines of war coming. One super close to the tree of life. I like that. Moon juice is gone. Nighttime is coming though. Naga's great because even though if you burn her, there's still always this 10 mana for the frost arrow, which is great damage. First engine of war cancelled with ease. But once Foggy gets the berserker, I think this game is pretty much his.
Should be ready soon as well. Demon getting a few kills here and there. Here comes the first arcane tower.
Yeah, he has no lumber mill.
Yeah, he does have one now.
Oh yeah, no, okay, he power builded. Engine of War is ready, so he can produce archers in the base, but he doesn't.
That footy micro though, holy shit.
Yes, so sick. Shadow Mad was also good on the archers though.
Yeah,
but
of course he didn't have the time to go for a dust at the shop. And there's the berserker you were pointing out.
Yeah.
That will help a lot, so.
There's no defense, so he has the damage now to knock down the towers. First one down, even though there's repair, but the berserker has to be careful, man. Moon Juice is all empty. Engine of War is moving forward, but I don't think he can save this one, and a little bit of a sloppy position on this berserker there.
But if he cancels this tower... Man, does he have the damage? With the archer missing, he doesn't. Ooh.
No, he doesn't.
But he has 2 Agents of War now. He
They have
bought the
to carry
time
a
for
little.
them.
First tower is up, no masonry of course, but he shouldn't tank with the demon hunter so much. There's no healing for him.
He's doing it though. And he gets the tower, he's low HP. 1 tower left, Demon Hunter! I thought he was gonna let him die there.
There's 100 mana combined. Naga moving forward.
But he was full mana, so he heals
full
very
mana,
efficiently.
yeah.
Alright, and it seems like this
Yes,
tower
so
push is
we'll
over,
have-
question mark.
Seen Foggy play this against Romantic and succeeding. If he keeps his Demon Hunter alive, it's basically game. Oh, the tower is so close! The Demon Hunter surviving at 40. Of course, masses of footmen streaming in
Bring
now.
a region, boys.
Yeah, exactly.
And he even gets a Shadow Priest now. Even more healing.
Nice.
This is super solid defense. And this should be the retaliation for GCS.
Don't say this too quickly. We have seen on TM a crazy tower push of TH, and he lost it and still came back. It was with a Tinker, though.
I think I even saw it doing that on AI, actually.
A player's force are under
So
attack.
TH, he is the master of these weird-ass strategies.
That was Romantic on AI.
Ah, okay. I thought it was him as well.
In Race War, I guess.
And Foggy is expanding, so he's expecting the plan B for his opponent to be an expansion as well. But the plan B is tier 2 tech. Rifles.
Wow. Mark this day in your calendar, boys. A Chinese human playing Rifleman without an expansion. This is unheard of. Foggy cancels the expansion right away. And loses the engine of war there, but he has to more. That's no problem. Huntress Hall is coming. No tech yet. So Huntress transition at the moment. And the tech of TH is quite far ahead.
Demon got the tele staff here to come home if he should need to. Which I think he
Player's
soon
forces
will.
are under attack.
He can't lose his Hunter's Hall. Oh, crap! I think this one's gone. Is it? Is it? Or I think TH thinks it's too high HP. I wonder.
With the Shadow Priest and Naga,
I think it would have been enough, right? Maybe not.
there's a lot of time. I don't know. Blacksmith is ready. Tier 2 tech is almost ready. And then what? Expansion is coming. We'll take some damage as the Trapper is still there.
I guess Foggy's really afraid of the power of defend footy, so he's not teching. He wants to go for hunt, so he has an answer to them. Of course, Archer's too bad against him. Demon now clicking on the Naga. I wonder, should he not have gotten the boots here to find these kills more easily?
Boots on the Naga.
Oh yeah, I guess it was on cooldown.
Yeah. But in a bit he can staff. Oh no, there's no unit.
But he has
Otherwise,
to,
good stuff.
like, tech at some point.
Player's forces
Huntresses
under
are
attack.
hilariously awful against rifles and casters.
Sanctum is coming. Archmage second.
Oh,
Game
I
is
thought
not
this
over,
game was
boys.
over, but I was too
Game is not
soon.
over.
Too soon to speak, dude.
Oh, the expansion got cancelled by Foggy. The Trapper too strong.
The Trapper killed it?
I don't know, he cancelled it. Or it was killed, I don't know. Didn't see it. Just saw that it's gone. It has to be rebuilt.
He's setting it up again, though.
He doesn't have gold. That's the problem. Can't tech. Heavy investment, of course, into expansion and Huntress, but like the rifleman is the rifle push is coming in a bit. TH is already at 40. One Sanctum. This will take only a few minutes. I don't think the expansion will pay off until the riflemen arrive.
The AM is not going to be level 3, though, for eternity. So that's usually the heavy downfall of Huntresses. But with rifles and Cold Arrow as well... But I think he needs the hunts, because otherwise defend footies could just overrun him. But actually, there's not even defend for TH, so it seems like he's winning the mind game here. More mercs coming in for Foggy as well. So, it's going to be a classic game of quantity versus quality. Foggy with lots of mercs and tier 1 and expo against higher tech human.
We saw this Huntress strategy working very well, but of course with totally different timings than we see now. Demon Hunter is level 3, has good inventory. No TP though. Naga 3 is of course a vicious hero to play against.
Went for the Frost Arrow level 2, by the way.
That's interesting. Well, against the Demon Hunter kind of makes sense, but you have an Archmage at level 2 now, so that will be the focus. Demon Hunter will carry this, most likely. Does heavy creeping, expansion is up, he moves down the wisps. So finally he has more gold, but still no tech.
Moon Juice, by the way, pretty much entirely dry for the Night Elf, and we still have a bit of daytime to go. So once he takes damage on these units, it's very hard to recover health. Wisp sees the human moving across, but this is a pretty hurt army. I imagine he's gonna get a heal scroll. Yes, he will. But is this the right timing for him to look for a fight? Seems like he thinks so. There's slow.
Lie down.
2 slows. 1 hunter is gonna die. The demon is gonna get away from this slow.
He has no TP. Like, he can't step out. There's no disable. So he's distracting the militia at the moment and moves all the units back. But he's 10 supply down. Here comes the rifle push. 3 of them. That's okay. But yeah, the timing arrives when the entangled gold mine is finished. He didn't get a single dime out of this mine.
Damn. TH going for an instant tower push with the Naga and transitioning it into a strong rifle push.
Yeah. Still no tech.
He got more mercs, and remember, there's no defense, so all of this piercing damage is gonna be pretty damn effective. I hope he's gonna get more mercs. Wisp at the other merc camp is gonna get a mauler. Doesn't have the money for the Shadow Priest here, as it seems. And here we go. First Huntress dies immediately. Shadow Priests have quite a bit of dispel. Also, a lot of detonate coming in. So everything here is very low mana. Good move by Foggy. But these hunts, you can see him dropping so quickly.
Ridiculous. He does damage, but only to the footman. The riflemen are almost untouched. He's going for the Naga now, trying to force the townfall. I think the right choice. And this will... Oh, heal scroll. What the value on this heal scroll?
And he lost like almost nothing. 60 supplies still for TH.
Sick. And with towers now. What a comeback again by TH.
God damn. Can he make this work somehow? Invul popped. What's gonna be the target? The sorceresses. Wants to get rid of the slow. Going for the Naga next. If he grabs up the TP, he buys himself a lot of time, but he has barely anything left. He hits level 4 only now. Should have been a lot sooner, I feel. He has 1 scroll of healing, gonna pop it right now.
Way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. Naga in a very good position, far in the back. The riflemen are constantly attacking the demon hunter, even with evasion and the ring. He can't hold on to this for much longer. Towers are coming up again, and GG.
Damn, dude.
Whoa, the pendulum swings back and hits Foggy right in the face. Whoa, sick play by TH.
What was his mistake there? I don't even know. Should he have gone for tier 2 after all?
I think expansion in general wasn't the best idea, right? If you don't give him the surface to attack on the tier 2 expansion, or the tier 1 expansion, then he has to attack the main. There's 2 Engines of War there. You have a lot more time for your attack, and then you just have to endure this until your bears get out. I think that was just, the expansion was just a big mistake.
I guess he assumed the plan B was gonna be Expo for the human himself. I guess that was the reason.
Yeah, but he scouted that. Like, he saw that there's nothing.
Yeah, but of course, human Expo is gonna be coming up soon once he decides to go there. So if he spends the money instead of the Expo on the tech right away, I guess that would have been the better choice. But the thing is also Dryads, like, they're not so great against defend footies. He really needed bears. It's gonna be a long time. Difficult position.
Like, he cancelled the expansion twice. So if he decides to tech instead of expanding twice, then he's tier 2 and a 3rd maybe when the rifles arrive. Even now, yeah, okay. I think that's okay. 2 and a 3rd is okay.
Especially with the 2 Ancients of War in the base. That's a really strong, sturdy defense against rifle push. Yeah. Especially if you get Nature's Blessing, which though you will not get because you want to get to bears. But crazy how a strategy that looks very much like an all-in actually has a good transition. It's pretty
I don't know if you can say it after this game, because it was so unusual for Foggy to go for this Expo. If the Night Elf plays normally, then it's not as strong. The Demon Hunter will still get to level 4.
I think it has a good transition though. Because you're gonna tech, you're gonna get your rifle caster footies, maybe defend, and then if you push into the Night Elf base, I mean he's gonna have Dryads at that point, but Yeah, but I guess we would need to see more games.
Yeah, I mean, the
that
key
strat.
is here that he has 2 engines of war in the
Ooh.
base to defend.
Yeah, and the big thing with tier 2 also is it's not about the dry, it's about the second hero. Whether it's Panda or Naga, it's gonna be such a big upgrade for Foggy.
Yeah.
I think that was the big problem there,
Absolutely true.
being a single hero. Damn, I thought that was finally gonna be the win for him. I mean, he defeated TH in the past in GCS, but of course, Grand Final he lost.
Second game in a row that TH wins now, after Foggy defeated him like 3 times in a row.
Yep, and that is the first points on the board for Team TH, being scored by none other but the man, the legend, the myth, the world champion himself. So that's 2 points for them. I wonder why it's not 1 point. That would just make the same amount of sense.
Yeah.
Anyways,
It actually doesn't matter if it's 1 point or 2.
yeah, we could also give him like 7 points for 1 win. By that logic. But yeah, anyways. That's that. So the other one-on-ones we're gonna have is WFZ versus Lucifer, Sock versus 120, and then the 2-on-2.
If it's not 6-0 already.
Yeah. You need 6 points to win the thing. If it's 4-4 at the end, we're gonna have 1 ace match, 1 best of 1 ace match.
Will be interesting. Would love to see like TH or 120 versus Lin in the winner bracket final if TH makes it, but I think it's looking okay. Like 120 versus Sock should be very one-sided. On the other side, we've seen 120 playing horrendously in team competition. Like, he doesn't really care about his teammates too much. We don't know what's next, though. Could be Lucifer versus WFZ as well. I have 1 hour more to cast with you, and then you have to do the rest on your own.
Yeah, you're gonna
'Cause I have
sign
to
a contract for a new apartment. Whoop whoop.
Yeah!
A 2-story apartment. That sounds so fucking extravagant, dude.
And a terrace.
Yeah. I wonder what. The
And
place
you
is
can
like.
finally come and visit me
Yoo-hoo!
again. That is-
By the way, when I played the first song in the countdown to the stream, it was Galantis, which reminded me you're
Yeah.
going to a Galantis concert. When's it again?
Today!
Today,
Yes.
on
So
a
we'll-
Wednesday.
Yeah. It's kind of weird, but whatever. So I will finish the stream, I will sign the contract, I will get drunk, and then go to Galant.
Which venue is it? Is it the same one as last time?
No, it's called the Meertheater. It's a pretty new one. I don't know if it fits a DJ set, though. It's quite large. I don't know.
Alright, you'll have to tell us tomorrow then.
Ooh, tomorrow I'm in a bad shape.
But it only starts at 1, so it's okay.
Yeah, but I have to work at 9.
In the morning,
Yep.
but doesn't the concert last until like 1 at the very least?
Yep.
It's gonna be a good day for you.
Yeah, I know, man. It's gonna be horrible. But whatever. And then in the evening, I think I'm going to another concert of Death by Stereo, who have awesome songs like... Oh, what was it again? I just looked it up. You Can't Beat Me Like a Sore Dick or something.
Sounds child-friendly.
Sounds fun. Also, they have a song called I Wouldn't Piss in Your Ear If Your Brain is on Fire. It's like, okay.
That's the kind of music that makes parents freak out. What are you listening to?
Yeah, man. That's some California hardcore shit. Oh, boy.
So, do we know, by the way, which game's gonna be next? I don't think so, right?
No, we don't.
But it has just started, so we'll be going into it as well in about 2 minutes. So, on
yeah.
paper, 120 has the big edge against Talk. How do we feel about WFZ versus Lucifer?
I haven't seen too many undead mirrors from WFZ except against 120, and that's kind of an unfair comparison, right?
That was like the bombshell surprise.
Yes. No, I mean, of WFZ, not from Lucifer. We saw Lucifer every single week in Zera Cup and the semifinal. But WFZ against 120, that is... I haven't seen any undead mirrors from WFZ apart from that. So I don't know how good he is actually.
Yeah, the last time there was like this weird. You remember when WCA had these regional qualifiers things, and WFZ and Hune and another undead were in the same region, and they played like 7 undead mirrors or something. That was a long time ago, though. I think that was for
So-
WCA 2015.
120 and WFZ met twice last year, and 120 won both maps, but of course it's going to be WFZ versus Lucifer, so I have to look that up. They met each other in the Panda TV Bamboo Cup, and WFZ won 2-1. So far, Lucifer has not won a single series against WFZ, so I think it's fair to say that he's pretty good at Undead Mirror. But maybe it's 120 versus Sock. We don't really know.
I would love to see some Beastmaster again. That is always dangerous, though, because the human fucks on ladder get inspired, and then I play against Beastmaster tanks for the next 5 days.
Yep. That's fun, huh?
So if that's gonna be coming up on our stream, every undead out there, avoid ladder for the next 5 days. Then you can start again.
Apparently it's the Undead Mirror, as I see it on Lucifer's stream. Or he's just practicing. But I don't think so. Should be Turtle Rock.
Yeah, I imagine it's his game. It's the same amount of time. All right, boys, Undead Mirror. Let's go.
Well, it's still under protection. as
Yeah, I'm
they
just
call it.
trying to build the hype because everyone's so excited for Undead
okay.
Mirror, you know?
I see.
Everyone's getting their popcorn ready, being like, fuck yeah, it's my favorite matchup.
Yeah, I didn't know you can build hype, so I was really surprised by that.
I think it's working very well. Can't you see in chat? They're all going crazy.
Oh yeah, it's on fire.
You remember Hearts on Fire, dude?
Hearts on fire, burning, burning.
Back in
in
esl-radio
fire.
days, we used to play that song sometimes to try to build some hype. I can't believe even I played that song when I was so far from anything that I would ever listen to.
And it worked. Like,
Yeah, it actually did. Who started that? Caldo Orkish?
think orcish. I don't know. Where do you get your stats, Neo? From walker3.info. Great site, great guys. Double thumbs up for them.
Alright, game's up.
Is that so?
That is so. Not even joking.
Oh, yeah. WFZ versus Lucifer, here we go!
Lucifer is not in gray. What the hell?
What?
It's probably Smurf.
Blue versus purple is also not that great. Dude, yesterday,
Could be worse.
it could be worse, that's true. Yesterday, I had to cast games with brown color 6 times. Can you imagine how happy I was?
Yeah. Good mood Neo.
As always.
So,
So,
now is the time where we can lean back in our chairs and think about life and talk about life, whatever's on your mind, guys, because this is Undead Mirror. This is gonna be
Yep.
12 minutes of creeping, and maybe one acolyte will die. But what do you know the Cloverfield franchise, Neo?
I know the name, but I haven't seen a single thing, so I'd say no.
So the Cloverfield franchise currently consists of 3 films, and there will be a 4th one this year. The 3 films are Cloverfield, that was the first one,
Wow.
back from 2008, I think, long time ago. Then Cloverfield Lane, which was fucking amazing. And then, just after Super Bowl, they released the Cloverfield Paradox, which is on Netflix, a new sci-fi movie that I watched last night when I couldn't sleep. And I thought was pretty solid, so I went online to check out what people were saying, thinking about it. And they all hated it. Holy shit, did they not like this movie? And usually, I'm the movie hater. For example, all the bitch-ass Marvel films, when they say like, oh my god, it's such a great movie, I tell them, no, god damn it, it's horrible. Please kill yourself. That's pretty much what I say.
Okay.
Maybe without the kill yourself. Of course, you didn't see the movie because that takes 2 hours, and you know how much work I can get done in 2 hours? I'm using that a little bit too much, but that was so funny.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, so Chad, did you see the Cloverfield stuff? Anyway, what I wanted to ask, have you seen any of these movies? A single one?
Nope.
No, okay.
Sorry, mate. But there's this new Black Panther movie coming out, and all the Marvel guys like, yeah, this new movie, I'm so hyped for it. It's like the same shit as every single Marvel movie, but it's a black actor, dude. It's totally different. I'm like, no, it doesn't matter if he's black, white, yellow, red, or purple. It's the same fucking shit every single time.
Yeah, that was also the reason why the Wonder Woman movie was so critically praised, because now little girls have a movie that a hero that they can aspire to be, which, well, I guess is nice, but it's still a crap movie.
They should watch Kick-Ass for a little girl. Oh, what were you talking about?
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Did I say Wonder Woman?
Okay.
Oh wait,
Yeah,
what's she called? Yeah, Wonder Woman. Oh, by the way, there's this TV show which I've never seen, which has a female hero. It's called Supergirl, and that is the girl from Whiplash. Remember her?
Oh,
She
yeah.
was like the cutest little thing ever.
Yeah.
So I even considered watching that show, but I then didn't because it's probably horrible.
Okay. So, Remo, what happened so far?
Nothing. That's why we're talking about movies.
I fell in love a little bit last Thursday, Remo.
Who's the guy?
I went to the. Fuck you.
Who's the lucky guy?
I went to a Dave Hawes concert, and there was this keyboard lady called Kaylee or something, and she was very, very hot and very, very talented. And in the middle of the concert, she cracked a smile for the first time, like after 1 hour, and that made my heart melt, Remo. I will
Damn.
probably never see her again, but she will
Neo
always
in love.
be. She will be in a special place in my heart.
Maybe you can write her some fan letters with some notes included from you.
That's how you do it, right?
It's probably gonna get a good reaction.
Okay.
By the way,
Feet fight,
I
boys.
think WFZ started with a DK first and Lucifer started with Fast Fiends. But anyways, who cares? Now we have spiders shooting each other. Look at how exciting this is, Neo. Holy shit.
You're really good in like. Oh, surround! Look at how good this was by Lucifer. If he
Camera
can
wasn't on it.
keep- No way!
Was checking the bases.
Oh, he even has the freaking cloak of shadows to keep
Okay.
this closed, and he has another coil to coil this to heal up this fiend. This DK is forced to a town portal. Great play by Lucifer.
This is actually pretty cool. And if now he could even take advantage from this by taking out the Magi, that would be the icing on the cake, but he's too low.
Too hurt, yeah. Damn, Lucifer sometimes in this Undead Mirrors, he has this genius moments that he almost never shows in other matchups.
Spooky Spooters, not gonna quite kill him.
This DK though.
Ooh,
Dancing on a
nice.
knife edge. Nice. Yeah, he got level 2 now. And Lucifer's in a very comfortable situation.
Now he has the TP advantage, he has the slight experience advantage, but he's completely out of mana.
And he has the town portal still.
That's why I said he has the TP advantage, bruh.
Oh, sorry. I mean, he had the aura advantage.
But now WZ gets his own level 2. He's really being aggressive here without mana. He really wants the Slaughterhouse cancel. This could be a TP on the DK just from a simple slow. Let's see how much the damage the ghouls can do. Lich is coming in. He is so lucky that he wasn't fast enough with a Nova. This would have been the DK dead. 2 or 3 fiends dead. Holy
Yeah.
shit, he almost threw the game away right there.
That would have been a classical Lucifer move.
That was so silly. Why are you attacking the base with like 100 HP DK, dude?
I want to be edgy.
Edgy little teenager. Of those, you're gonna see quite a few tonight at Galantis.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure.
But now with this aggressive mid-game, early game, Lucifer is not at level 3 yet, and WFZ, who was behind, now is level 3. And look at the items for the Lich. Oh, it's a double claws. Oh. And maybe even the slippers. But perhaps he's gonna sell them as well. So, we're moving into the late stages. It's gonna be Banshee, it's gonna be Fiend, it's gonna be Dark Ranger.
Lucifer, by the way, also with 2 claws, also a +9 and +6. So that's equal.
Oh.
A player's forces are under attack.
And then a ring. Which honestly isn't so bad, helps against the orb focus.
A little bit, yeah. Splick says that WFZ lost a Fiend to creeps. Did you see this? I think
Nope.
it's true.
Yeah, maybe.
5 against 4
We had more
here.
important things to talk about.
That is correct. My precious Kaylee.
So, I have to Google that now. What's her name?
Kaylee
A player's
Gold
forces are under attack.
something.
Kaylee Gold something.
Yeah, but Kaylay is like spelled in an Irish way.
How is it spelled?
Oh my god. Keighhl.
Oh my god, just... Alright, what's the band called?
Dave Hawes and the Mermaid.
Dave Hoss?
Hawes, like pause but with an H.
Alright, I have to Google that later. Actually, I could do it now because it's under mirror. But
Big Invo Potion for Lucifer, which is quite good. Little Invo Potion on the Lich. Dark Range for him as well. WFZ is not close to the Tavern at the moment. Close to level 2 to the Lich though. And he also has the same item here, Potion of Invulnerability, and level 3 on the Lich as well. But Lucifer is going for the red spot already, and that can be pretty big, as you all aware. Lucifer without a
Katka's
TP.
pipe is the hype. Tomb experience, full of cunning. Not quite. So, both Liches are level 3, right? Yeah. But Lucifer is completely out of mana and without an orb. If he was forced into a fight right now, it would be disaster for him. Dark Ranger is bringing the orb, but she can't bring mana. Well, I guess she can with a potion, but she's not doing it. So it is in Lucifer's best interest right now to not fight. Does he send out skeletons here to look for his opponent? Not
Yeah,
really.
quite a few on the way.
A player's
He
forces
was
are
at the
under attack.
tavern with the skeleton, so I think he knows where his opponent is. But you know, Lucifer has the weirdest times to look for fights.
Yeah.
And as you can see, he's kind of doing it. He has 1 coil and 1 Nova, though. On the other side, we have 3 Novas and 4 coils. So, I guess you can guess how this fight would end.
Temple of the Damned is coming up for Lucifer. WFZ not yet going for one. So I imagine he has Destroyer form upgrade already, considering how low on lumber he is. Web gonna be finishing up as well. Lucifer has it already. And here we go. He has the orb on the Dark Ranger. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Passes it over now. And let's hit it. Double silence on DK and Lich to start off the fight. That is amazingly great for WFZ. Kills the first Fiend, Destroy up in the air to dispel. Gets webbed right away. The Dark Ranger does not have to pop the invul, will survive. Scroll of Protection, excuse me. That's not something we see every day. Destroyer is dead already because lots of damage. But the next Fiend has been killed and another one. Somehow Lucifer's making this work. He used the last coil he has here. The Dark Ranger though, she's in deep shit. But she will walk away.
Switches the focus to the Lich, who's also in trouble. Pops the invul, the first one. Another Fiend dies there, gets a coil. So WFZ all of a sudden with a supply advantage. Because Lucifer has no mana anymore.
Yeah.
Still 3 coils for WFZ.
Good silences though by Lucifer made it so he had a chance in that fight.
A player's forces are under attack.
But now with him having so little mana on the DK, probably not going to be able to contest the red camp. But he's toying with the idea here. Second and third hero for WFZ. Oh, Slippers grabs him up. Yeah, and now out of mana, Lucifer has to retreat. Unless he's very ballsy.
Temple of the Damned is there though.
Dude, he's smoking cigarettes. He knows no fear.
He's quite far ahead in the Banshee tech. He's going for the Adept upgrade already, while
A player's
WFZ
forces are under attack.
only now building the Banshee house. So Curse on the Lich and Anti-Magic Shell coming. And then it's always such a pleasure to cast, because everything's green.
Oh yes. You know what we've never had though? Undead Mirror, Dark Green, Bright Green, and Matt's Banshees. That would probably be the most horrible game ever to cast.
I would just skip it and play music instead.
Play Dave Hawes and the Mermaids.
Oh yeah, they are really good.
Cloak of Flames, horrible item.
Yes. He will sell it right away for an invul.
And Lucifer found the Belt of Giant Strength. Can be pretty good against the nuke.
A player's forces are under attack.
And yeah, Cloak sold. And gets a dust as well. Did he not? Is there not an invul in here? Maybe it was bought up before.
Yeah, he has one on the Lich and one on the Dark Ranger. Oh, that's the big one though. I wonder if Lucifer is going for master training on the benches, because that's the way he defeated 1-2-0 in NSL. For the Banshee. Did I say Dark Ranger? I mean Banshee. Basically the same.
Dark Ranger and Banshee is the same?
Yeah, kind of.
Alright.
Like lore-wise, I think it is.
She's the boss of the Banshees.
Yeah.
She's a Banshee bottom bitch. Oh, this could be a creep jack coming in, but he gets the big item, Rune Bracers. That's a nice one.
Ooh, sweet. Of course, you have to check the mana. Full mana on the Lich, starts up with a Nova or a Dark Ritual to save it. And now the DK is out of position, catches a lot of hits, but anti-magic shell is there.
But he starts off this fight with 2 Fiends versus 0. Lucifer coming back strong here. He's gonna get a kill of his own. There's level 3 for the Dark Ranger. Could be big skeletons. Burrow coming in. He does not have a dust. LOL. So these Fiends will be safe under the ground. But these ones coming back in, eating the double Nova. Oh, goodness. But as it is oftentimes the case, pretty much always is the case, all the Fiends have died. Almost at least. This one Banshee. Nicely micro to the back. Finally, we have some coming in as well. Oh, the Lich is surrounded. Gets a coil though. Has an invul as well. He will kill the last Fiend before the coil arrives. But the Lich is still in trouble. He holds us around. Coil comes out before the silence, but he has to transfer the TP. That was close.
Oh, that was close. The Nova coming in, swapping the town portal though. Good fight by Lucifer, who's suddenly ahead.
Yeah. Good position here. Found him still busy with the creeps somehow. And then chased him around the corner. Silence Nova, first kill. That was well done.
Why is Cloak of Flames a horrible item? Because you don't really want the DK to stand in front of everything. And of course the Cloak deals damage to units around you. And if you're in the back, then there's no unit standing around you. It's good for a Mountain King, for example, for a Blade Master, for a TC. It's insane. But for a DK, who is a strength hero but not a frontline strength hero, it's bad.
Yeah, and with this focus fire potential plus Nova, 10 DPS on one target, and it's not going to be more than one target. Really isn't that much compared to 250 gold.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, we're getting into the very late stages here. A-bombs, Banshees, anti-magic, everything's green, fuck yeah. So they're playing around here with the Gargantuan Sea Turtle. Lots of experience plus big item to be grabbed up. By the way, the DKs both have Aura level 2, which is the norm in this matchup. Dark Ranger in trouble. She has an invul, doesn't want to pop it yet. And will not have to. This time it's Lucifer with way more mana on the DK, so way more healing for him available. But he still does not have a Dust of Appearance. That is a rookie mistake. Wasn't considering the possibility of Burrow, which he, by the way, does not have upgraded. Banshee is still adept trained for both of them. Oh, and there's an expo coming up for Lucifer.
Yep, exactly. He keeps him stuck here at this position and buys a lot of time for this expo.
Player's forces are under
Lucifer's Lich, by the way, is plus 33. Moly. Enough energy on the ground. Amazing item. Grabs it up with the DK. Lucifer's like, I mean, WC's like, man, I got a really strong Lich, plus 23. And Lucifer's like, boy, please.
Hold my beer.
Give me a break.
Yeah. Still the Banshee's only on Adept. Looking for the master training. There was an Acolyte scouting for WFZ. I'm not sure if he saw the
Yeah,
expo.
he did. Yeah, he was up in the north, the red camp, and then must have passed by the expo. Is he gonna expand down here? Is he a crazy man? No. And expo's up. But he is still far behind supply. 10 supply behind. Dark Ranger gonna get another invul. DK... Did he sell the pendant? I was like, what the hell? But no, Lich has it.
This Lich is so crazy. 675 mana. And protected from spells. And great damage. Just needs level 5 and then he's safe.
Alright, he
And the
actually
DK.
does give over the pendant now. Oh, nice. He was min-maxing with the regen there for the DK. It's pretty cool.
Oh.
And away we go. First Nova finds a kill despite the late anti-magic shell. And the second Fiend as well. Amazing start for Lucifer to this fight, but now he's gonna... And he gets a third one! 3 Fiends dead immediately. This fight, just for that reason, should be his already. Gets a Banshee kill as well. I think he saved everything so far, but now the DK in trouble. He can't lose that one. Actually, that's WFZ's. Transfers the invul and will survive. But Lucifer's taking a marvelous fight here. He gets another kill. No, wait, that was his own A-bomb. Sorry.
So no normal damage for him anymore, but the DK is out of the fight for quite a bit, and also the Lich is super hurt now, does have an invul remaining and uses it right away. DK has still mana. Lucifer retreats a little. Damn, what a great start to this fight for the Korean.
That was so well done.
I think he just needs to wait for a new A-bomb, and then he's safe.
Now nicely, WFZ keeping the DK in the back so he can't get silence, consistently healing here. With a coil, we'll need one more on the A-bomb, and there it flies. And now the army is pretty much out of position for Lucifer. The Banshees could eat a Nova here and die, a lot of them. But the Lich only using the low one now. And this Fiend will be saved.
It's okay because the expansion is up and running.
Yeah.
WFZ is trying to counter-expand in the bottom left. But this will take time, a lot of time. And Lucifer is just getting more abominations, more fiends.
But he's a little bit still behind in supply, so maybe this is gonna even out in the end. Interesting. This is actually not a horribly boring Undead Mirror, which I'm glad about.
WFZ also with a tiny experience advantage. So he will get level 5-5 faster than his opponent.
Masters, by the way, only done for the Chinese, for the Banshees.
Ah,
So they get a little bit more mana regen. We haven't seen possession yet. When the fights become really big, like around 75 supply, there's oftentimes so much going on that perhaps possession will be overlooked. So far, though, they didn't have enough mana. Speaking of mana, the statues here are super dry on both sides. Do you know the super dry clothing brand, the fashion brand?
Yep.
They are so overpriced, right? Super overpriced, what they should be called. So Expo is done. Acolytes coming south. And Lucifer sees it. Does he want to commit here? He may get backstabbed.
He has to reposition for sure. Oh boy, this position is super bad. Losing the statue for free. Now rearranges everything. But as you said, no possession on Lucifer. This would be a great position for him to do so. Domination of Lucifer, getting a coil. Anti-magic is of course helping a little, but now it's gone and it's dead.
Retreating further to the back. If he could stay behind the forest here and then funnel his opponent in one by one, that would be a good position. But he doesn't want to fight anymore. He wants to run. It's time to retreat. Nova coming in again. Oh, perfectly timed anti-magic. That was cool. That was a split second. Keeps the Fiend alive. Now the DKs. Both of them taking quite a bit of damage. And neither of them with the TP. This is dangerous. And WZ, he's far away from home. You're not in Kansas anymore. But he is very fast. So the Lich won't be able to reach for a Nova. And he gets back to safety. Now, however, WFZ's army without healing for the time being. And this is a bad position. Everything's clumped up here next to each other for WFZ. The DK's coming in from the north again. Uh-oh. If he gets nobody here, he may die, but he realizes it quickly enough. Escapes. In the front lines, Fiends and A-bombs are falling. Long-range coil. Needs to be careful, and he is.
But I think the trades are pretty good for WFZ as he is closer to level 5. So he can just trade 1 for 1. Get the 5-5 advantage and then use it to win the next fight.
Yeah, he's really close now. And once again, the Banshee Master really coming in helpful in these long extended engagements, especially for the mana regen part. Not really for the possession part.
Yeah, but also 100 mana more.
Yeah.
Lucifer is expanding again, by the way, in the upper right.
Yeah, mains have expired. Actually, this one's still mining because he sent down 4 of them and one... How long is this going to take? It's basically 500 times 5, so 2,500 gold worth. Till that thing's gone. But Lucifer has a pretty fortified expo here with 2 towers. But then, by the way, upgrades. We totally have neglected upgrades, Neo. Why didn't you tell me?
Well, you know that I like to.
Yes.
You run into a knife.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
By the way, remote chat is demanding that you switch the colors to red and blue. Can you please do that? Can you
Yeah,
click on
sorry.
that button?
I'm going to turn on light colors. Here we go. Easy.
Yeah.
Bam. Now it's red and blue. What were we about to say? I don't know.
WFZ is pushing forward. 70 supply versus 75. Lich is less than 50 experience away from level 5. Can he reach it in this fight and then win the fight?
Come on, I want to see some possession. But the Banshees seem to be.
Yeah, they're completely out of mana. Can't do that. They're completely out of mana. Like, there's nothing left for them.
Yeah.
So this is the last anti-magic shell that he has.
Level 5!
Level 5,
Let's
here we
go!
Oh boy, this is gonna hurt so bad. Boom! Nova immediately getting rid of the anti-magic. Lucifer is half a level behind level 5, man. This is crazy.
And he has level 2 skeletons as well. He can eat those for so many mana points. That fiend gets saved with a coil. And he is now standing next to his towers. Dude, this is a pretty tense and intense undead mirror, I have to say.
Yeah.
I wonder if it would be worth it now to go for destroyers just to get rid of Curse and keep him in the back. But that's really hard to micro then. Statues plus Banshees plus Heroes plus Fiends plus A-Bombs.
He has the upgrade, so he can go for it if he wants. Lucifer now with double income. WFZ not so much.
He's gonna scout it right now though. And ooh, the Ghoul Harassment Squad. That's pretty cool.
Indeed,
And now he's gonna... How does Lucifer respond to this? If he sends up one Fiend up there to deal with him, it's gonna weaken his position down here. Difficult decision now to make for the Korean.
He wants to stay in tower range for sure. Level 5. Level 3 coil. Level 3 Nova.
Player's forces are under
It's gonna be so good for the A-Bombs, especially this coil upgrade. The Lich is silenced. We now have a destroyer in the air, as I suggested, against the Curse, and he's parking it in the back, not even attacking with it, so he doesn't get webbed. Really nicely done. Banshee's falling. It seems like WFZ is taking this fight in the end. Destroyer once again doing so much dispelling here, and now he has so much more damage thanks to Curse no longer being a factor. He's pressing forward against the towers. Might this be perhaps a little too deep though? I don't know. Here comes the Koi level 3 once again, so much healing. The DK in trouble. If he dies here, this game is certainly over. He can't get back. No TP, no invul, and he falls. First hero dead for Lucifer. Even with the Expo advantage, he doesn't seem to be able to be winning this game. Or is there still some gas left in him? He's down in supply a lot, and he's plummeting more and more. With every focus fire, a unit seems to be dying here. He's gonna get a few return kills as well. Destroyer now gets webbed, but he doesn't even have so much more piercing damage, I guess. A-Bomb in the front line still doing an amazing job, tanking the Lich in trouble. And before he falls, the game is over. And that was actually a good match of Undead Mirror.
Yeah, who would have thought? And damn, quite entertaining. WFC taking the win here. About to equalize for his team since TH won the first series against Foggy. But this was way closer than I expected. Very cool micro moves by Lucifer there. So what was his big mistake? I think it in the end, of course, comes down to levels. You can't fight against Coil 3, Nova 3 if you don't have it yourself.
Yeah, no Banshee Master Training was also an issue.
Yeah.
He was struggling way more with the Banshee's mana. Or not having, you know... When you have Master Training, you can have fewer Banshees and more damaging units than if you don't have it. But in the end it was micro, I guess. He had pretty sick items. Plus 33 Lich is goddamn strong. Other than that though, he had a... I don't think he had anything on the Dark Ranger really. The DK just had a bit of tankiness.
Yeah.
By the way, something that I checked but didn't say, there was one upgrade advantage on the Fiends, 3-0 for WZ versus 2-0. That's a bit more damage, but not such an amazing advantage. So I think in the end, yeah, it's just micro battles.
Right, WFZ was a little more successful in that. Will Lucifer come back on a map that suits him better? He has to, if he wants to grant match points for 1-0.
Do I really look so much younger? Everyone in chat saying I look so much younger here. That I'm
You're basically a
shaved
teenager
for
again.
once.
You're basically a teenager again, Remo.
Oh, I don't want to be a fucking teenager, dude.
It's so stressful, right?
All your friends are fucking idiots.
Well,
You don't notice it
I'm
at the
hanging out
time
with
because you're
you.
an idiot yourself, but...
I'm still hanging out with you, so that's okay. It wouldn't change too much.
The shots are a little low today, Neo. So, and by that I
You
mean
know me.
uninspired. I think you shouldn't go for the lowest hanging fruit always. But then again, that's what I've been saying about your girls for the last couple of years.
Well, and you're right with that.
I was actually kidding, but maybe. What do I want to say? Yeah, there's these people saying, oh, you know what? I would love to be 16 again, and they are serious with that. I fucking would not, dude.
Nope.
What would I do with like 16-year-old friends? And no. I wouldn't be living at home again. Dude,
No, you would be in jail again, man.
can you imagine living at home again? Dude, juvie's a joke compared to real jail, so that wouldn't be a problem. But living at home, holy shit, no, never. I would rather live under a bridge than live at my mom's place. Fuck
I can stand
that.
it for 1 or 2 days, but then it's way too annoying. Like, especially, like, not especially, but let alone the fact that they eat at a certain time, and I cannot choose the time that I want to eat because we have to wait for like 7 p.m. or something. It drives me crazy.
Yeah, I don't have that problem really with my family. They are very late with eating. Usually like 9 or 10. I actually thought that was the one really cool thing about like living at home and meeting up everyone for dinner, maybe making dinner together, and then, you know, being celebrating. I don't know, being together. You know,
Celebrating food. Thank Lord that you graced us with your presence.
yeah. I always said grace, of course, as our viewers will know. I'm a church goer.
Yes.
Every Sunday.
It's good that church starts so early so you can still be there for the cast. It's really cool.
Yeah. I'm with a new Methodist church. We start at 5:30 in the morning.
Very popular, huh?
Yep. I play the organ.
Yeah, I heard that you're getting really good at that.
Yep.
So I want to show you my girl, Kaylee Goldsworthy, her name is.
All right. Now?
I think so. Wait,
Okay.
I'll send you a picture.
Give me a link. Where are you sending?
Facebook? Facebook, alright?
Yeah.
We're the only people in the world still using Facebook.
It's not true.
It's a little small.
She is not bad though. She has like that Marjorie Tyrell smirk.
Yeah, wait, that's also good.
All right, that's pretty small though. All right. What a professional cast we have today. So that is Kaylee
Goldsworthy.
Goldsworthy.
Nice name, huh?
Not bad. And kind of red hair. That's exactly my thing. Mm-hmm.
Players' forces are under attack.
This feels like an evening cast. Usually this is how
Yeah,
we
right?
cast in the evenings.
The only thing that's missing is a beer. No beer yet.
Alright, so when you're gonna send her a fan letter?
I won't. I think she's married even.
What do you have to lose, dude? Just go for it. Like Nike. Just do it.
She lives in Tennessee or something.
Dude, it's a
I
lich
think we are-
first. Sorry, but this is
Oh.
slightly relevant. This is the lich first, bro.
Didn't even know that the game started.
LOL. He's going for the acolytes. Boom! The first one's dead. The second one's dead. It's probably gonna be the Lich having to TP out of this, but if he gets enough acolytes here, that's worth it. 3 dead. And it's a 4! It's a 4-fer. This is going to delay the attack like a hell of a lot.
A
Lucifer, though, still not attacking himself. There we go, finally doing it now. He TPs out, keeps all the units alive. Usually,
So worth it.
I think with that the tech's a little faster, though. But anyways. Yep. Big damage done. Now he's gonna keep on creeping.
Okay, that's a cool start. On Echo, I also think Lucifer goes for it all the time. I've seen it quite some time.
Doesn't he play normal fiends in Jera Cup? And then around the marketplace, they are tickling each other for 2 minutes?
On Echo House, I've seen a lot of these dives into the main base because the graveyard is there. You can use the corpses for the skeletons.
Yeah. Interesting base layout here by WFZ. 2 forward ziggurats.
Yeah.
Interesting. And WFZ now with the Lucifer special. With the skull for creeping. And there's an acolyte moving south for the expo. And he might scout it. Lucifer sees it with a skeleton. And he's like, huh. This camp is not hard enough for you to, you know... What's the word here I'm looking for? There's no need anyways for a sacrificial skull. To warrant. That's the one. So, now alarm bells should be going off in Lucifer's head. Is this a cheeky expo? And it is. It's a tier 1 expansion. Neo, what year is this?
I don't know, he lost 4 acolytes. His TED is unbelievably late, and he goes for an expansion. Is that the right call to do?
The acolyte just headbutted the skeleton. So, he's gonna cancel this. This is so bad. This is 1-1 basically.
Yeah, it's quite a fast cancel.
Yeah.
I would love to see Gargs now,
Forces are under attack.
because Web is so far away.
Is he going for Gargs?
No,
he's
no
not.
second crib.
Boo. No fun, Lucifer.
But Frenzy ghouls will be a lot of fun for him.
And he's hitting level 3 here as well. That means 1 shot plus Nova kills an acolyte. Expo coming up again. Oh my god, is he gonna cancel it again? Boots of speed, boys! Yeah, with a skeleton he definitely gets this kill.
There you go, Nova to the acolyte.
Oh,
Ah, but this is perfect. So red pick on the gold mine, and this is cancel number 2.
and he's looking for the acolyte maybe? Hit! Bam! Oh my god. Oh, WFZ is getting wrecked so hard this
He
game.
has to send a
Jesus
second
Christ.
acolyte down to restart this expansion.
Number 3, ladies and gentlemen.
He's not on the way to tier 2, and Lucifer's on the way to tier 3.
Oh my
A player's
god,
forces
dude.
are under attack.
Net expos.
Well, at least
Solid.
it's a different kind of game.
Yeah, I guess so.
No experience, level 3 for the DK. So much, such a big investment into the towers here. Wrecked, mega wrecked, Tyrannosaurus wrecked. I like that.
We have a DK now. We have tier 3 coming up for Lucifer. Statue soon to join the battle as well. And still tier 1.
Player's forces are under attack.
On WFZ's side. If WFZ wins this, dude. Be
That would
crazy.
be insane. That would
Crazy.
be really insane. Like, he needs such a great micro. Oh, Potion of Greater Mana for Lucifer. Have fun dealing with this. Also, the Lich is there. Still a good chunk of ghouls.
Lich is out of mana now, though, so really easy to micro against this. Oh, he gets the surround. That's pretty sweet.
There's no
Lightning shield.
DP. No, there's no
Why didn't he
TP.
put it on the DK? I think he misclicked. He could have put it on the DK, but he used a greater mana. Gets the fiend
Player's
killed.
forces are under attack.
And now, WC should introduce the coil. There it is.
There's 2 more Novas, but he can't really get it up. Okay, use it up.
Nova?
Expansion is almost up though, and tech is running for WFC.
Tier 3 is done though. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Frenzy upgrade, everybody. This is gonna be so much fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ghouls.
He's probably gonna have to fight against 3 heroes with 1.
Yep. That's a lot of fun. And only 2 fiends. 2 fiends against 7 ghouls.
By the way, he only made 4 acolytes for this expo here, not 5.
A player's forces are under attack.
Why is he going creeping? Does he really want the aura? I guess so.
Oh, waiting for Frenzy to finish.
Oh yeah, it's not done yet. True, Neo, true. True. Word up.
So they are insanely fast now. 10% damage boost from Unholy Aura and Frenzy. Against Fiends.
Look at those little race cars. Vroom, vroom.
Player's forces are under attack.
There are 2 towers at the expansion, plus a Nerubian.
Tinker!
Ooh.
Tinker third and
Is
mirror.
under siege.
We still see new stuff, Neo.
Very rare sighting. And the Destroyer upgrade.
Look how pathetic this is from WZ. He's trying to distract with 2 feeds.
Ooh, Acolyte of Lucifer getting killed at the expansion.
He needs to
Here we
repair
go!
this.
Ghoul push against the towers. This will hurt. Pocket Factory deployed though. He has statues against it, but he will lose a few ghouls.
First one's dead. But all the acolytes have fallen pretty much. The expo is cracked. Pocket Factory goblins are gonna help with this. This is uppity over.
Coil arrives a little too late because the Lich is too fast. Lucifer level 3 with the Lich, of course. Finally taking care of this Pocket Factory, but it almost lasted the entire duration. Invo Potion Pop, but surround. So once the 7 seconds are over, he has to pull the Town Portal, repositions it to Necropolis, but all the Acolytes are gone, right? Can't really repair anymore. Going for the DK again. Nova, right clicks. This is it! No hero. No Acolyte in the expansion. GG, 1-1.
Alright, that was pretty fun.
That was. Didn't expect that. Lich push still can work. And man, if this happens again, then it looks really bad for WFZ's team. He's bound to win this. As Sok is the major underdog versus 1-0.
Now he can choose a map though, and he can choose a map where Lich First is really bad. So which one would that be? Is there one where it's really bad? I think Twisted is fine. You have the Nolds, which are easy to creep. What else do we have? LR? LR is really bad. Yeah, LR is really bad.
How bad is it exactly?
It's really bad.
Okay. Just wanted to clarify that.
Maybe he vetoed it though. We don't really know what the vetoes are. Do we know? No, we don't.
No, we don't. We'll see in a bit. Game has already started. So in 2 minutes we will join.
Yeah, Sok versus WZ after, as you said, Sok definitely expected to lose that one.
Yes. And it's kind of like yesterday where we went full distance the entire time. It's already the third game in this series. Long clan wars here.
Not as long as WNV clan was though.
I had a chat with Endars 2 days ago, and I reminded him of the Batgirl, and I think since then he's sleeping bad and has nightmares.
Yeah, those were special times.
Remo, why did you shave? People don't like it.
I know. I've been seeing it consistently. Don't you ever do that again. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me.
Yeah, never shave again. That would be really funny. Want to do a bet on how long it will last? $5? I think you can't go longer
$5?
than
Well.
2 months.
Actually, I did like not shave for 2 months or so.
What?
Yeah.
When?
Or was it 2 months? It was at least 1.5 months. That was until the middle of January. But it wasn't so noticeable, I guess.
No, not at all.
Have you tried to grow a real lumberjack beard, Neo?
Nah, it's too annoying. It itches, so I don't like it. Colorful defeats Focus on Holds Cup semifinal. What?
Seriously, what?
How the fuck did that happen? Colorful man, player to look out for this year, for sure. With his new streaming contract, he might invest a little more time into Warcraft.
We have the next game, by the way.
Thank you for letting me know. It's LR, you were right.
There we go. Players switching colors every single time, very cool. So, looking at Lucifer's base. Alright, he realizes this is a shit map for Lich. This is gonna be standard late fiends. And whoa! No, never mind. It's not a ghoul build. It's a Ted Fiend build. I was like, what the hell? No, it's just a Ted Fiend build. Which is though also pretty unusual here. There are other maps, it's way better to creep with Ted Fiends than it is here. You can kill this little pig and then go for the High Priest maybe? Oh, by the way, wanna know Remo's special creep route here?
Hell yeah, Remo, educate me.
So Remo's special creep route is, in Undead Mirror, it can be really punished though, is you go to the opponent's side of the map. If you scout that he goes fast fiends, you go to the opponent's side of the map, so you go zoop, go north, you kill the pig here, and then you kill the High Priest, and after that, you kill the gnolls. You can do all of that with only skeletons. But if you get scouted and harassed, then it's really bad. But if it doesn't get scouted, it's super good.
It's pretty big. Yeah, that's true. Not bad. How much time do you think about, like, how much time do you, I don't want to say waste, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you invest to think about those special creep routes?
Honestly, it's not that hard. You look for the critter, you look for what you can creep with it, and then, depending on how much he scouts, you go for it. So, a bit of time, but not much. That's, by the way, also my own specialty. That's invented by the Remo. And look at this! Look at this! Lucifer is not scouting with a fiend at all, so he could do it. You know how good it would be? Would be so good.
I imagine you like Russell Crowe in American Mind, or was it American?
Beautiful Mind.
Beautiful Mind, yeah, with all the connected faces and names and stuff. That's you exploring new creep routes.
Pretty cool here how he had one acolyte, WFZ did, to attack the trapper. That way the High Priest doesn't heal himself, but the trapper, and he still has the two skeletons to do extra damage, so super hard min-maxing by him here early. So, he's not quite on my level of creep routes, but he's not bad. He's not bad.
Yeah, WFZ does have some interesting creep routes.
We missed the Lich first. Lol.
Okay, maybe we should focus a little bit more on this. Lich and Fiends, what the hell?
Yeah, that's a ladder specialty. The Frenzy push with like Fiends and... Wait a minute, is he just gonna play... No. He's just gonna play this without ghouls, interestingly. Surround, almost.
Oh, that would have been a big one.
When those skeletons are moving in the right direction, you can't see their shields, so you have no idea who they belong to.
A town is under
You're right.
Slayer's forces are under attack.
I never noticed.
So tier 2 tech. Lucifer is still on tier 1 with 26 supply. That's some old school shit. And his favorite item, the skull. Oh crap, he loses the last hit though. Thanks to the amazing sentry ward around the corner.
Yeah, that gives the DK level 2. Lich gets it as well, but of course the big chunk of experience is gone. Harass didn't go too well. Tech is on the way, but a lot faster for WFC. And he gets another one. Oh boy, this game does not start off well for the Korean.
Greater healing potion though is pretty nice, especially before you have a DK to heal your first hero with.
Why would you go Lich and Fiends? What's the upside of it?
Well, Early level 3 Lich is really strong, but same is the case for DK, early level 3. Early level 5 Lich is pretty sick, but I don't think that's his idea. I never play this as well. Honestly, I don't know what the big upside is.
Okay. I'm thinking about it, like, you have to creep a lot to, like, fighting with level 1 Nova doesn't make much sense. So he's getting it here. And then I think he has to be very aggressive, but everything is hurt already.
A player's forces are under attack.
Replenishment also really nice that he found here. And yeah, Lich is level 3, so you can easily kill some acolytes during tech with what's it called? Telestaff perhaps?
Yeah.
Invis potion isn't ready yet, right? No. It's gonna take a little longer. Boots and telestaff. 400 gold investment. Of course the boots will have value throughout all stages. But the DK is at home, so this may not even work.
Lich is popping out, and this Lich of Lucifer will take a hell of a lot of damage. Here's the Nova. Here we go!
Balls of steel.
60 HP only.
Yeah. He killed one acolyte there, of course, but that was only the 6th one, so that doesn't matter.
A player's forces are
Doesn't
under
delay the
attack.
tier 3 at all. He's halfway through. Lucifer not even on tier 2. And now his Lich is hurt. He can't.
He's gonna have
okay, he
such
has
a sick orb at disadvantage. Jesus. Only 2 fiends though for WFZ. It's very low. Attacking super duper fast.
Level 3 for the DK, gloves of haste for the Lich. Very good inventory with claws and gloves. Damage boost on his side. WFZ has a lot of vision on this map thanks to the 2 sentry wards, sending out skeletons. So he knows.
Ogre Magi. Oh, that's actually a really good one. Healing wards here for him.
A player's forces
And the
are
DK is
under
now
attack.
finally coming for some healing. WZ solo creeping his Lich right here. Gonna hit level 2. Gonna get close to level 3. And with level 3, plus the orb, a statue, and a Dark Ranger, he should be in a fantastic position to take a fight. The Lich here is moving south for Lucifer. He doesn't have a Nova at the moment. How does he want to take this red camp? Are you serious?
Yeah, I don't know.
He has 200 HP Lich, and he has no statues. Nova? No.
Not yet, at least.
There's no way he can take the red camp here.
And WFC is always faster thanks to the aura. So he can't chase.
Oh, maybe with the heal wards he could. That's actually... Maybe? I don't know. So, tier 3 done. Or...
Player's forces are
grab
under
it.
attack.
And not forgetting about the dust. Good job. Yeah, but the issue here, of course, for Lucifer is the DK. If that guy doesn't hit level 3, usually you are in no position to take a fight.
Yeah, and he's not solo creeping, so this takes even longer than usual. Doesn't even have level 2 yet. Level 4 Lich, I think you can spread the experience better as WFZ is doing it.
Oh, baby. That's a risky move. But actually a lot of damage here from the Lich. He's gonna eat a Fiend for another Nova. And with that he gets the item, which is only a Crystal Ball though. But he doesn't lose any more of his Fiends. Oh, never mind. This one's a straggler. And will find its end.
It's his own fault if he arrives too late. You get punished for it, it's okay.
With this camp here, if WZ spreads the experience correctly, he's gonna be level 3 Lich. And the turtle. Pendant of Energy again, like it was on TR from the turtle. Do we have any Banshee stuff? There we go, perfectly timed. Caught it on camera, Neo, as it was coming up, the Temple of the
Oops.
Damned.
Yeah, I was in Lucifer's base. There's of course no Banshee house yet.
Oh, he's
Oh,
going for a
sweet.
sacrificial pit, actually. we have a shade? Yep.
Players' forces are under
Was
attack.
expecting WFZ to be at the red camp, but no. Uh-oh! He's right where you are, and you're getting ensnared! That's bad luck! Double silence could have come in right there. Can still come in.
Yeah, there's no
Yes.
Dark Ranger for Lucifer.
Where's the silence, dude? He's not using his silence. I think he forgot that he forgot to put the Dark Ranger in the group. DK almost surrounded, not quite though. Gets out. And did not creep correctly, so the Lich is not yet level 3 for WFZ. Is he getting a little lazy here? Not using the silence, not creeping right. Here
DK
comes
is
a Nova.
breaking through this defense to get the Dark Ranger. Lich has to stall some time. Nova to slow the DK down, and it works. This Fiend survives. And he has Unholy Aura, so that's fine at the moment.
Could snipe the item here. And is not going to be in danger of getting creep jacked. Lucifer on the other side, sniffing out his opportunity to go for the red camp, will be much welcomed experience for the DK especially. Can he maybe solo creep this with the DK? It's too dangerous. Too strong of a camp. And finally level 3 for the Lich, for WFZ. And now the Shade is gathering really good intel for Lucifer.
Medallion of Courage for the DK, which is nice. Also for the Lich. More HP and int is more damage. So, Destroyer upgrade 50% done. And WFZ is diving into the space. What can he accomplish? Not too much, I guess.
That's going to be quite a few
Acolyte?
acolytes killed.
Oh, 2 Acolytes.
Maybe even ghouls in the back. It's hard now for Lucifer to get back there as well. He's gonna get 1 ghoul. Fiend will be coiled. Well done. No borrow yet. So probably gonna die in the end. Silence coming in. Oh, and he may actually even lose his 1 Fiend here himself. There's no more Nova, but that doesn't matter. Level 1 coil only. The problem we pointed out before. And that was a really nice trade for WFZ.
Yeah, totally agree. And he's getting Banshees now. So the Lich won't be as good as Lucifer needs him to be. A-Bomb's coming, replenishes the Ghoul, replenishes the Acolyte. This is all time
Players' forces
that
are under
WFZ
attack.
can use to build up this army. Or save some more gold this season. No upkeep.
He's gonna get creep jacked here, but he has the high ground. And the big ogre is dead already anyways. So maybe not the best position to fight into if you are WFZ. Anything's better of it. Doesn't have too many banshees yet. Would ideally like to take a fight with magic shell on everything. But if Lucifer retreats here, these 2 big camps will go to WFZ.
A player's
And there will be
forces
so
are
much
under
experience
attack.
for him. And perhaps he even gets the Goblin Lab after, and that would be disastrous. Lucifer cannot afford to give all of this to his opponent.
If this is a flute, it would be so sick. 2-0 upgrades on the Fiends already. Boots of Quel'Thalas, not that great. But on Lucifer, 0-0. 2 upgrades ahead is W. And the Banshee Master Training, super.
3-0 coming in as well. This is when you can tell that a player is feeling very calm and confident in the current state of the game, sitting at 50 supply forever and getting all the upgrades, not feeling pressured to go into a bigger army earlier. And now he's getting the next big camp.
A player's
Also he goes for
forces are
Burrow,
under attack.
and there's no dust on Lucifer.
Yeah, all of the upgrades. Dude, he's getting way too much experience here. 4 for the DK will be acquired.
No, it's +9,
Baby.
which is +20.
Not quite +33, but still pretty damn good. And Lucifer only gets the scraps here. No
Yep.
items for him, only a bit of experience. Is the DK at least level 3? Alright, he just hit it. That was the most important thing for him.
Lich is 4.6. DK is far away from 5. Lich is far away from 4 even.
A player's
But his Dark
forces
Ranger is
are
already
under
level
attack.
3. And don't underestimate the Dark Ranger. These skeletons are a big difference maker, especially if they get eaten with level 2 Dark Ritual. Which WFZ is close to getting. And he got 3 big camps here. This one, the lab, the Merc camp, and the turtles.
Yeah.
Such a big advantage.
Lucifer has to punish this at some point, but he doesn't. Just picking up a little more experience. And the Chinese player is in such a great position. Mana Stone.
Mana
for him
Stone
now
plus
as
Pendant,
well.
dude. Oh my goodness.
And yeah, Lucifer is one tech behind at the Banshees. Oh, goes for Banshee Master Training now. So he will catch up with that. 62 supply for WFZ. While Lucifer is still sitting at 50, but what should he bank for? He has everything he needs. 3-0, Master Training. Lich has all the good items. Well, items could be a little better, but the DK got the Imbo Potion here.
Dark Ranger got plus 9 agility, dude. Oh yeah.
Okay. Still no dust on Lucifer. Again, good scouting by WFZ with 3 skeletons on the map.
He's probably just gonna push into his opponent's base. He's gonna have 3-1 upgrades against 1-0. Alright, against 2-0 then.
Okay.
But he doesn't have A-bombs, and that is usually the perfect army mix in the end. Like 2-3 A-bombs,
Yeah.
like 5 Banshees, 2 statues, and the rest is all fiends. So he has strong heroes, strong units, strong army, but he doesn't have the perfect army.
But there is Invo Potions on every single hero on WFZ. For Lucifer, it's 2. Okay, so Lich.
Why is
the
he not
Lich-
producing, dude? The Shade is seeing all of this. He's just holding on to his money.
Ah.
Now he starts. There's 3 Banshees queued in the temple. It's not the way it's
That will
supposed to
take
be.
some time.
Oh, Lucifer wants to force a fight early here before WC is fully set up. He gets rid of one of the Banshees. Gonna trade it for a Fiend. That's not really the best trade for you. Retreating back now towards his base. He's down by more than 10 supply. Needs to
think
buy
we have
time
to
here.
I think we have to look out for the Lich's level. If he reaches level 5, that could be the X Factor. But on the other side, there's so much mana and anti-magic shell. So he has to break through this as well. 2 Abominations will flank now, but they block each other, so he's wasting a lot of time with them. Oh my god, they're completely out. Invo Potion on the DK for Lucifer already. 1 Air-Bomb is killed without doing any damage.
And the second one, the Focus Fire is so sick from these +3 Fiends along with the Orb. Lucifer is just being demolished in this fight. Now the DK is actually gonna die, nothing to keep him alive with. And that's GG.
That was quite one-sided, yo. This LR game. But yeah, Lich first is not the greatest with Fiends, as we saw. And WFZ had everything. There was... I don't know how Lucifer should be able to win this, with the map being empty.
So that means we are left with Sock versus 1-0. Did they play the 2-2 last yesterday?
Yes.
Okay, so I guess we're gonna have our last one-on-one. Next, Sock versus 1-0.
Indeed. And that decides who gets match points in the 2-2. 1-0 is the favorite. As we said before, he is a little lazy in team tournaments. So which 1-0 will we see? The one of EWCL who lost his games in 5 minutes, or the 1-0 from Saturday and Sunday who 3-0'd TH? That's a big question here. Sock will be motivated. Sock will be thinking about some disgusting strategies, I hope.
Do you have to be there at 3:30 or do you have to leave at 3:30?
Have to be there, so I have to leave now. Unfortunately, Remo, it hurts my heart to leave you here alone.
Doesn't make you warm?
But you are with 1,100 Warcraft 3 enthusiasts, so I hope you won't feel lonely without me.
No, Twitch chat and me will have a good time. Now that you're gone, we're gonna finally be able to, enjoy ourselves.
Have fun. Okay, yeah. I feel you. I will have the same fun with them tomorrow when I'll be back.
All right.
You want to play the do-nuts now for me?
No.
No.
Today's
Okay,
only
Remo.
hipster music.
Your music was really good today.
Something that usually never leaves your mouth / your
Yeah.
fingers. I was surprised.
I knew the first song, and I liked it obviously since I'm going to the concert of that DJ team before. Then I Shazammed the next 2. It was a quite impressive DJ performance today, Remo. Hope you have a good cast, and shout out to all the viewers. Have fun without me, and don't be too harsh on Remo.
Thank you, Neo.
Bye bye.
Why does my camera settings keep changing? I don't get it. All right. So, Neo's gone for today. He will be back tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the way, we have the lower bracket round 1. And the lower brackets. There we have Team Lawliot. The loser of today, of course, will face them. At the moment, it is... I didn't have that updated, right? Yeah, it's a 4-2... No, it's a 2-2. So, at the moment, we're all even between Team TH and Team WFZ. We're gonna have a big favorite for the next map, though. It's not up yet, so we have to wait a little bit longer, and then Sock versus 1-0. That's like, if we take a look, let's take a look. If we take a look at all the players. TH 1-0, Shock, KK, Lucifer, Lolite, Infi, Soen, Shimiko, Lin, Focus, Life, Romantic, WZ, Foggy, Yumiko, Sock. This is like one of the most outmatched games that we can have. Sock, perhaps the weakest of all the players in this tournament. I'm sorry, but that's just objectively the case. Against 1-0, who just won Super GCS, and if he's on point, is like the best Arnold in the world, along with Happy. But as Neo said, 1-0 not always takes these games very seriously, so maybe Sock does actually have a chance. Or maybe, you see again it changed, what the fuck? Or maybe 1-0 isn't too familiar with the Super Cancer style, which Sock sometimes brings to the table. Back to Windows 7, that's right. I like it more than Windows 10. I don't have it personally, but I've used it a bunch at friends' places. But I guess it's a matter of getting used to it. Yeah, the game of Foggy versus TH. Shouldn't he have had that game? On Echo. He defended the tower push. But maybe, did he over-defend? Anyways. He lost that gave TH the 1 point or the 2 points as it works here. So now we're even Stevens. Game has started, by the way, so 2 minutes and then we'll be ready to go. When will Grubby play today? He doesn't play today. Neither on his stream nor on our stream. I wonder what gave you that idea. So yeah, we've mentioned it before, but in case you guys have not heard it before, we're gonna have this tournament throughout the entire week, the New Year's Cup. So obviously this is our game today, TH versus WFZ, and then tomorrow, lower bracket round 1. The day after, I think upper bracket, yeah. And then on Saturday, the losers final, and on Sunday, the big grand final. It's always at the same time, yeah. Always at 1 p.m. CET, 8 p.m. China time. And the game is almost ready. Almost, guys. Aha! There we go. So, with WFZ just having equalized for his team. We are now at a scoreline of 2-2. And now our next game. Is this gonna be as one-sided as it looks on paper? 1-0. By all accounts, the best undead in the world. Because Happy never shows his face offline. He won 2 GCSs last year. He just won Super GCS on Sunday. And now he's going up against Sok. Sok, of course, an up-and-coming player in Korea, but what was his biggest success? Jera Cup final? Did he even get that? He is, though, famous in his own right, and that is with a lot of tanks, tinkers, abusive playstyle would call it. We call him King Cancer. How familiar is 1-0 with his playstyle? And more importantly, is this still his playstyle? For example, he became famous with his Beastmaster First Mass tank strategy. But that one I haven't seen in a long time. And here he will be using the Archmage. Of course. DK coming up for 1-0. Acolyte. I think he killed the frog over here. So maybe he's gonna go kill this camp first. And then go harass. Or if he doesn't want to harass, he can even go for the Renegade right away.
A player's forces
And
are
yeah,
under
seems
attack.
like that's gonna be his initial route. Footy's gonna be scouting. Narrow Tower already coming up. And the AM. Unlike it is the case on against Night Elf, he's not going for the instant expo. And 1-0 making a decently sized mistake here. Getting his skeleton ensnared. It's gonna cause this to take longer. Oh, and he's gonna harass this actually. Oh my god, if he gets the last hit, that would have been sick. But no. The humans started reacting to this creep camp first by responding early with the Archmage. But now they even respond to this one. This is the first time. Oh my god, but the footy got surrounded by 3 skeletons plus the creep. But the DK had to invest a lot of health into this. So I wouldn't be surprised if after this camp he goes for the other troll. Because harassing the human expo doesn't seem to be too good of an idea. AM is not trying to go for the last hits at all.
Player's forces are under
Just trying to harass the DK as much as possible. And yeah, with the DK now being below 150, don't think he can harass anymore. But when is he gonna expand? It's becoming pretty late. He has 300 lumber here. Even more. It's, yeah. Late, certainly. So, DK gets new roads of necromancy, perhaps. He has the money. So what next? Maybe he doesn't want to go to the trolls, knowing how close the human's gonna be. And here we go. Expo creep 3, 7 peasants. Pretty normal, I'd say.
A player's
Oh, he's going for the trolls in the middle, the kobolds, excuse me, in the middle instead. And the acolyte still helping him with the creeping a little bit. Oh, never mind. So difficult here with the DK being so low HP. AM though hits level 3. Great rainroll for him. Also nice. So yeah, this early harassment by the human, it did delay the expo, but it's severely limited what the undead could do. Oh, if he gets his last hit... No, can't steal it. The coil, of course, makes it too easy. The AM is reaching around from the side with a boots of speed. This could be a fiend kill. Looking for the surround, not quite being able to get it. There's only 1 coil left for the DK. But that should be enough to keep the fiend alive, I think. Skeletons moving down to harass. Acolytes still scouting over here. And the scout tower is far from being done. So these skeletons are going to be annoying. But the DK is not going to join in the harass. He has to keep his fiends alive. Tier 2, by the way, is done. And he's supply stuck! Oh, he didn't make the ziggurat fast enough / kill the acolyte fast enough, so he can't make the lich right away. Sorry, I didn't see how many peasants he killed. I think only 1. These are 2 troll corpses. They only got 1 peasant. And, ooh, nice surround by Sok. 1-0 and getting his fiends surrounded. We know that story from this map. Oh, we can't lose a second one! Wow! Massive mistake by 1-0, but we have to say, very well done by Sock, and he also keeps the tower alive. This early game, all in all, is fantastic for Sock. And what a surprise indeed. 1-0 defeated TH, the world champion, with 3-0 in the GCS final last week. And now it would appear that Sock, of course this game is far from over, but this is really good. He lost one peasant to get up this expo. He killed 2 fiends. That's absolutely amazing. He started teching already. He's gonna get a shredder soon, perhaps. Shredder is ready, but he definitely doesn't have the resources yet. Tier 3 starts. Slaughterhouse survives. That would have been the icing on the cake if the human would have been able to cancel this. So he has the money for Shredder here in a moment. Upon reaching 100 lumber. I think he's gonna get it then.
A player's forces are
Has it
under
now?
attack.
Is it Shredder time? Yeah, it is. And he already has the tier 2 going. Halfway done. It's looking good for the Korean. Who would have thought? Creeping up more now with the AM. Gonna get level 3. Lots of water elemental. He's gonna take his camp away from his opponent as well. And he was scouting here with this other water elemental. DK, still not level 3. Sentry wards as well. To see the undead's movement.
A player's forces are under attack.
So, what's 1-0's game plan here? Wagons, destroyers. Footy's looking for a surround again. Oh, and he gets it again! You gotta be kidding me. But with Nova and Coil, he's probably gonna be able to fight out of this. Oh, he keeps it closed! He keeps it close with the next footy. Sock is playing out of his mind. He gets the 3rd fiend. That's level 4. Wow. That's pretty sick. I wonder if he's shaking right now. Because he's kind of mopping the floor with the best undead in the world. He's gonna staff out. Gonna be able to heal up quickly. There's already a gargoyle, so he was expecting some Zeppelin harass, but no.
A player's forces are under
King Cancer has moved away from the Cancer and become more of a king, it seems. Double level up here, though. And the Sim City is really good as well. It's almost impossible for the fiends to reach the towers back here. God damn it, dude. I am thoroughly impressed. So tier 3 is about to be done.
a player's forces.
He's hugging the tavern. What 3rd hero is the question? Probably gonna be a Dark Ranger. Coil Nova on a Water Elemental. That's some expensive kill. Destroyer form coming in, of course. Spirit Tower already coming. He's still expecting harassment, but there is no Zeppelin, and without a Zeppelin there will be no harassment. Archmage dropping low, but with the boots he'll be able to run himself away. TK gets the orb. How much money does he have? 150 only. 40 supply.
A player's
I
forces
think these
are
towers are a little bit far up front. Wouldn't they be better here? But he's hugging them to repair. Oh, footies have surrounded a lot of stuff this game. Doesn't find one here though. Ooh, AM in trouble. Second hero is the MK. And with that, DK still has mana for Coil, so I don't think he finds a kill here. But the towers are coming up. We have 3, we're gonna have 4. And after that, probably even more. Oh, Lich is surrounded by all these footies, but there is Coil, as I said. There's gonna be another one in a moment. He's gonna go for it, but... Oh, the Coil is actually too late! Holy crap! And WFZ wasn't microing perfectly with the statues. That's why he was so late with the mana. He kills the level 2 Lich. I can't believe what's happening this game. Sock is playing like a god. It's Sock, guys. The dude Who doesn't get far in Jera Cups? Another surround? Is it actually gonna be another surround? No, it's not. God damn diggity. There's a Stormbolt, but there's also a coil. And now taking considerable damage. And he's not gonna get this one. Destroyer will not die. The Fiend is still surrounded though after the coil, and he gets the next one! That is 4 Fiend kills and a Lich with just a couple of footies. This is incredible. Tier 3 is already done. Paladin coming. Gyros on their way, as well as Knight soon. Expo looking super sturdy. So is the main. This should be Sock's game. If this was not 1-0 or happy for that fact, I would say this game is 100% over. But I've seen crazy ass comebacks from these two, so I'm not saying it just yet. Although it is looking extremely grim for 1-0 certainly. Sock is playing out of his mind though. Holy shit. If I didn't know who this was, you know, if this was just a ladder game that I was observing, I'd say this is TH or Infi definitely. Fucking crazy. Alright. It's gonna be a wagon push. But wagon push is really slow compared to a destroyer push. He's trying to take out the arcane vault first. Not the towers, not the town hall, the vault. Sock has so much time. He has double barracks, knights are coming. He just needs 70 supply, 75 supply, knights, gyros. And this game should be his. Can the expansions survive for that long is the question. He's diving deep, dude. Alright, he's getting out again. Peasants here buying time. If he loses these peasants, doesn't matter too much. He doesn't need the lumber. He has a shredder in the base, so peasants are only there for gold and building stuff and repairing. Solo creeping now, the paladin and the MK. Level 2 for the MK. He has double invulns. Archmage. Oh, there's tanks in the base. Oh, I didn't see those. 2 of them can be dealt with if it's only 2 with ghouls and the Black Citadel. But with an Archmage here, he has to respond with something else. So what's coming? DK plus a Destroyer. That seems like the appropriate response. This Town Hall now is starting to take quite a bit of damage though. Of course, he can't lose that one. We only have 1 level of Masonry. So, not too sturdy. And now the rest of the army here is coming in as well. And with that, the Undead may be forced to respond with everything he has. Because with Bolt and... oh, no, actually it's the human to TP out first. Militia support coming in, and he's gonna join the rest of his militia with the main army. And gonna force the Undead back. The Expo is still standing, he's still mining, he's still making stuff. The meat wagon's gone, and with that, the threat to the Expo is pretty much gone. I am still... I can hardly believe my eyes here, what I'm seeing. He's gonna get not quite the first Fiend. By the way, the Lich did not go for... what's it called? Frost armor. That makes it so that dealing with Knights is a lot more difficult. He gets 1 kill on the Knights, though. But they can chase the Fiends forever. He has a lot of mana for Stormbolt. He uses one there. The coil will, wow, barely be there in time. But now he doesn't have one for this one. Gets 1 Fiend. The one weakness here is the AM. If he gets this kill. He's trying to go for the Lich now, though. The coil comes in. The surround may still be stuck. The Nova gets him to freedom. He transfers the TP. He needs to use it. He does so. And gets to safety. Gets a water... it is Berserker, excuse me. But that is still more time for Sock. More time to produce. 700 gold for him still. The only thing Sock needs to do, the only thing, is keep his heroes alive, keep his Expo alive, and just keep on producing. Till he is too big to fail. Tanks again on their way. The distraction squad. Seems like one of them is going to be taken out early here, but again, this is more time. More time for Sock. For more Knights. Doesn't really need even gyros, it seems. Only 1 destroyer. And if he morphs like 3 destroyers, that's like... pff, whatever. Alright, some more
forces
statues
are
now
under
though.
attack.
If we got to go to 4 or 5 destroyers, then there will be an answer required from the human. MK close to 3, Pal 2.5. When Paladin and Mountain King both get to level 3, that is where the human really wants to be. Where I can start feeling comfortable. Here comes the silence. A little too late though. There was already a storm bolt. Saves it, however, with the coil. DK has 2 coils left. Almost. And he's being chased across the map. Here comes another coil, but too late. The Holy Light was there. Finds the kill, and now MK level 3. Big upgrade right here for the human. What's he gonna try to aim for? There's no TP anymore. He's going for the DK. There's no death pact for him. He has the aura level 2. He's stuck with the illusion. He closes the surround, and it is done. The upset has happened. 1-0 loses to Sock. Holy shit. And I may be, I don't know, overreacting here. I guess I'm sounding a little bit like a toddler just defeated McGregor in a fist fight, but this is kind of sick, dude. I thought this was gonna be 2-0 so fast. But no. That was some crazy good play by Sock. That was really good. And I don't want to take anything away from him, but we also have to admit that 1-0 played far from his best in that game. Against TH, we saw a different 1-0, and Neo's words are turning out to be very true here. As he said earlier, when he was still with me, that 1-0, it seems like sometimes doesn't take these team games so seriously. And maybe he did, maybe he didn't. But he certainly underperformed. We saw him playing way better just 3 days ago. Maybe this was a wake-up call, though, for him. Maybe he's gonna step it up in the next one. Game has already started, by the way. We'll be able to hop in a moment. So. Is that McDonald's? No, that's not McDonald's in the corner. That is contact lens stuff. See this? This is not what a milkshake looks like. This is eyewear, contact lenses. Can he make the impossible happen? Can he win with 2-0 against 1-0? That would truly be something incredible. I have updated the scoreboard. Oh, but not with the colors. Wait a second. There we go. Update the scoreboard. And no, this is not a mistake. This is correct. 1-0 is trailing. Sock is in the lead. And I wonder, Sock, how did you not veto this map? This is Turtle Rock. It is a bad, bad map. But he leaves it in. Maybe he vetoed Ancient Isles and what else? LR? But isn't LR way better than this one? I don't know. Anyways, he left it in. So no surprise that 1-0 would choose this one. Very, very one-sided map. As the Netties stats showed us, which were released like a year ago or so. Very undead favored. Of course, this matchup is all around expanding. For human, on the highest level, they need to expand to have a chance against top undeads, and this is the hardest map to expand on. This one is super hard to take. This one's also hard to take. And the added issue with this one is that it's super accessible for attack from 2 sides. So it's pretty much impossible to wall off your towers and keep your peasant lines safe. Also pretty close to the undead. And 120 is going for harassment right away. Against TH on Sunday. Oh, did you see that? The Acolyte dragged out the turtles, so it takes the human a little bit longer to creep, and it's closer to the DK. But it's still fast enough to kill everything before the DK arrives. He's starting to whack away at this Archmage. But he has the cloak, which could actually be useful later on. Yeah, against TH, he went for creeping first, going for the turtle right away. But in that game, they were spawning cross positions, and when you're spawning cross positions, the human can take out that camp, the ogres, immediately, without getting punished, because the undead is too far away. But on close positions, that is not possible. So I guess that was the idea here. Skeletons and DK scouting around the map. And here Sock wants to find his next bit of experience. Coil too early. Wow. A rare mistake from 120. Usually those things are perfectly timed by an atom clock. And usually getting the sea turtle is pretty easy with skeletons coming in. Seems like he's tanking more damage than necessary. Alright, he gets that last hit, but he only has one coil left now. And with that already, the human should feel pretty comfortable taking an expo. Speaking of which, oh boy, that's a lot of militia. The skeleton here takes a little bit of time away from them. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 peasants. Alright. He wants to make sure he can finish this camp. And he already has defend as well. That is something you don't necessarily need, but is certainly helpful when taking out this. Probably you do need it, because there's a lot of piercing damage. Otherwise you just take too much damage on everything. He has enough lumber now, though, to set up the expo, and here we go. How much can 120 kill? The first peasant, easy. The water elemental, he will not get the experience from that one. And once again, the coil is too early. And now he's out of mana, pretty much. The peasant duration is over. Another issue with this map for human. But the DK usage just wasn't good enough early on. He missed 2 coils. He didn't get enough kills. When you go for this harassment, I always mention this, you have to get level 2. Oh, he got it with a fiend though. LOL. He misses the coils, but he gets the last hit on the big one with the fiend. Alright, he redeems himself here. He gets a footy as well. And he did get level 2. He misses the easy plays, but he makes the big ones. That fiend, though. That's of course something that the human should never allow, but I guess Sock thought, nah, he's not gonna get that last hit anyways. But then he did. So now he's far away from level 3. Fairly far away.
The player's forces are under attack.
If he gets all of the turtles here, he should almost have it. Or maybe he will even have it. Doesn't have a water elemental at the moment though. Makes tanking this a little difficult. And the big turtle will be 120s. So now level 3. Really hard to acquire. Lich is coming, Slaughterhouse as well, and then the tier 3 after. Attacking on 3 fiends. We've been seeing this more and more from the Chinese recently. In the past, it was always 4 fiends plus statue, then the tech. But not anymore. Once again, the boots here for the human, waking up the creeps. Not just triggering an ensnare yet. Oh, there we go. DK has mana though for 1 coil. In the human base, tier 2 has not yet started. He has the lumber for it though. Already going for the lumber mill. And here come the skeletons for some harass. Arcane tower. Looks pretty exposed. AM gets level 3 finally from a skeleton, I think it was. Ah no, footy's over here. And the DK, man. He's almost level 3 himself. This steal with the fiend on the warlord was such a big deal. Such a ridiculously big deal. Footies are positioning themselves for a flank, for a run by. But the undead is very close by. Tier 3 for him, halfway done. Damage could be inflicted here. Narrow Tower is already there. Spirit Tower is coming. Oh my god, if he gets the Slaughterhouse. Then the Destroyer timing would certainly be out the window. And he's defending this with only the DK. Okay. No, never mind. Lich is coming back as well. He did have 6 Acolytes before, I think. So even if he loses one here, it's not so expensive. Or did he lose the Acolyte? I'm not sure. So far, no Acolytes have died. And yeah, we can see 6 here. We have 5 plus 1. There comes the Nova. He loses 1 Ghoul, which may become relevant for the Destroyer push. Maybe even a second one. Oh, miss micro. Coil! Oh, ooh, ooh. That was close. Yeah, and he's low on lumber now. He can't go for the Destroyer upgrade. Or if he does, he can't go for another statue right away. So, he didn't get any Acolytes, but killing the Ghouls actually did have an effect. And of course, Sok saw this, the double Slaughterhouse, and that should trigger one response and one response only, and that is towers, towers, and even more towers and masonry. Orb has been grabbed up. He still has not started researching Destroyer form. There we go. Finally. But this is late.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK finds the human. Oh, TP's out. Okay. To defend back at home, where the Lich is harassing the main. Oh, the Footies showed some great surrounds the game prior. Can they do it again? Can they do it again? On the statue, that would be the best target. Oh, but he slips out of it. No, he gets it. And Destroyer form is way too far away to save this one. God damn. Suck, suck, suck. Lose a couple of Footies for this, but so worth it.
A player's forces are under attack.
So Destroyer form is going to be done here. And he only has 1 statue. Oh my god, is he going to lose this one? Oh my god. He could have committed there with the AM, but he was too scared. If he morphs, can the water elemental kill it? Oh, that was so close. Very important that this Destroyer survived. How many towers do we have? 3 towers, about to be 5. Destroyer! What are you doing?
A player's forces are under attack.
What? Alright. 1-0 is making a lot of mistakes this game. He may actually lose 2-0 to Sok. This is craziness. And he switches it up. He's going into wagons now. And by the way, double Slaughterhouse wagon production is no joke. If you can keep them safe. If you have like 3 wagons with 1 attack upgrade, nothing can repair this expansion. But it's gonna be late. Tier 3 is close to done. And he does get the frost armor this time. I like that. Level 4 for the DK. Goes for aura level 2 again. No death pact. Aura does work on statues, by the way. And on wagons, mechanical units. Is he really gonna go for the main? That doesn't seem like a good idea. Castle has way too many hit points. So we have a couple of gyros. And they should have seen the wagons, I think. Why is he attacking the castle? I don't get it. This is the way easier target. 1650 HP against 3000. By the way, before masonry was nerfed, castles used to have 4000 HP. Oh, it's 2750 actually. Ah, he only has 1 level of masonry. Okay, that's why. I guess he really wants to kill the altar here, but it's just gonna come up at the expansion. Human keeps on creeping, and it is blizzard time, as we saw from the Tome of Retraining right there. Alright. Actually, it's more than 3000 HP. With 3 levels of masonry. How many is it? Alright, chat. I wanna know. How many hit points is castle with masonry level 3? I think it's 325, right? But I don't know. The wagon's too far forward, tanking damage from the towers. 120, what is going on? He's stuck on 50 supply with 1000 gold, not making anything. Three, 3350? 3300, 325. Alright, we're gonna find out soon. Imbued masonry is coming. Yeah, 3350 sounds right. I'm not sure though. MK, Colnova, Skadoosh! Oh, Invul transferred, well done. Found another pair of boots. Can give them over to the Paladin, it's not even too bad. But the Blizzard is making this pretty difficult. And he's not even attacking the castle. It doesn't matter if the towers fall. He has to kill the castle. And Paladin's about to be out. Dude, I think Sock's got this maybe. He's making tanks. Those will force a response from the undead. So the big question here is, castle, how many hit points? I'm gonna go with... Who said that? Chat passed by. Someone said 3350. I think that sounds right. 3350. Let's see. Knight gets away to safety. And... Ah, shit. 3250. I should have stayed with my first instinct. Yeah, used to be 4000. Back in the day. AM now taking a lot of damage. Going over! Whew. There's Holy Light. And there's gonna be another one. Is the AM level 4? Not quite yet. That would be the best. Alright, tanks arrive in the base. Do they have upgrades? They have one. Going for the crypt? Doesn't really matter, I don't think. Ghouls are gonna try to deal with them. But it is becoming noticeable damage here. A lot of repair force. The AM, of course, cannot fall. Paladin is out of mana. He needs a shop in the back. He needs a shop right here for clarities. He's moving out very far. With Militia now, he's trying to defend this. And the DK is out of mana. So is the Lich. I guess that was his cue to go. But with a... Oh, still greater mana on the DK. Gets a surround here. Once again, so many surrounds. This entire series from Sock. Really well done. Coil will not be coming out thanks to the Stormbolt. MK once again makes it back to safety. Big Blizzard coming in. He TP's out, but actually keeps everything alive. MK did die. One wagon falls as well. And the tanks haven't really done anything. Just forced some repair. Which I guess is something. But that's more time for Sock. So,
A player's forces
he
are
can go creeping now. I don't know if the Paladin can really solo creep this though. Not too much damage in this army with only 2 knights. Would love to see double racks for him, by the way. Oh shit, look at this. There's only 2 peasants mining here. Oh, is that why he's been so low on resources? Has it been like this entire time? Oh damn, what a mistake by Sock. Oh shit. Only 2 peasants in the gold mine. And now 0. Alright, 1-0. It looked like he had this game lost already. But he is capable of great comebacks. AM staffing back. He's level 4 now. Lots of Blizzard to be used.
player's forces are under attack.
But he needs healing as well because he gets silenced. He gets coiled. But there's no mana for Nova. And there's actually no more peasants here. He's mining off 1 base.
A town is under siege.
Alright, this game is far from over. In fact, I think it's looking pretty rough now for Sock. I think the single barracks was the mistake. I think he should have had double barracks. And maybe should have waited for his castle to drop a little lower. Oh, the Lich and the Archmage both in trouble. But there's Coil. Easily enough Coil. Where's the Paladin? He's coming from the north. Call to arms being used. The Knight not gonna survive for long. This AM, dude, you have to be so careful. Here comes the Holy Light. But this human force is so small, and the MK is gonna die again. There's no heal anymore. Oof, nicely saved to the back, just barely. Blizzard, that's a big one. There's a lot of damage. Coming towards everything here, basically. But how insignificant have these gyros been? I think once he saw the Meatwagon transition, he should have gone for double racks. Mass Knights, Paladin in trouble, but he has the Divine Shield, and he could trigger the TP here again, buying him more time, but the MK will be dying, and the DK actually gets away, hitting level 5 here with all of these gyros. These heroes are getting out of control. 5, 4, 2 are the levels for the undead. Bad staff again, totally revealing, exposing this knight. The other dies to the coil. 35 supply against 68. 1-0 is just not losing anything. And attacking the castle was the right choice after all, it turned out. Still forcing repair. The castle's standing, but when has this gold mine been really mining for the last time? 3,400 in here. We have 2,100. 1,000 and then some of mining that was not done here. And now these two towers, they don't stand a chance anymore against this late game undead army. Paladin, if he eats a silence here, he may die. Silence a split second too late. Or was it against the... Oh shit, castle's down. Was it against the blizzard perhaps? And that's it, GG. A sigh of relief passes through China, as their undead king is not gonna fall with 2-0 against the Korean no-name in comparison. Where did that game go so wrong? The destroyer flew into the towers. He killed the statue with a surround. But then suddenly these two wagons, they did so much. I think you should have gone for double racks knights. Also, he didn't have a shop in the back of his base. That was a pretty big mistake. But strong comeback. This time by 1-0. It started off really shaky. His early game DK usage was far from perfect. And that one destroyer move also certainly weird. But then he recovered in strong fashion. So, now map choice lies with the human, which usually will mean Echo Isles. We have a 5-month resub by rank 1 Hunt Kami. Thank you very much, dude. Where'd Neo go? He had to leave because he's signing his new contract for his new apartment today. He's gonna be back tomorrow, same time. Lower bracket, Team Lawliot versus the loser of today. 1 PM CET, that is. Yeah, it's still 2-2 between the two teams. So the winner of the next map is gonna grab up match point for the 2-2. 2-2 will be coming after. And if the team with the 2-2, if the team with match point wins the 2-2, they win the clan war. And if they don't, then we have what I really like. One deciding ace match, a best of one. One game to decide it all. That would be really cool. And that could be, what could that be? TH versus WFZ, perhaps. Or 1-0 versus WFZ, but that would be That would be a not so cool. Well, we will think about that once it becomes relevant. It's time to talk behind Neo's back. But what if he watches the VODs, guys? Preferred NGL and WC3L. Yeah, I really liked the NGL format back then. The King of the Hill. That was super fun. Where did we see that again? At the China versus Korea Clan War, WCA. That's where we saw that. That's where Lin was undefeated. 9 maps in a row. You guys remember that? That was fucking crazy. Even more crazy in that format because you get to choose the counter pick map and the counter player. And he went 9-0, dude. Fucking Lin. Crazy. Alright. Map number 3. As was to be expected. Echo Isles. Is this MK? No, right? No. Archmage, okay. Echo Isles has a lot of good advantages for the human. Expo is super easy to creep. Merc Camp access also pretty easy. Easy level 3. Yet still the base is far away from the undead side. Has some downsides as well though. It's very hard to SimCity off your towers perfectly. For example, on AZ that's easy. On what's it called? AI that's really easy. But here, if you make the town hall here and then towers here, and the fiends can stand here and attack, that's an issue. DK going for harassment immediately at least gets the water elemental. I'm surprised he went for harassment, not for creeping instead. We saw Undead starting to creep this camp at the beginning instead of going harassing. With that, of course, you get the item, and you get quite a bit more experience than what he has here. And in case you are interested about Remo's special creep routes, there is one. You kill the sheep here, you get a skeleton. You kill the pig here, you get another one. Then you have 4. And then you can kill this camp with only DK and skeletons. And that's level 2. But if a footy scouts it early, then that doesn't really work too well. So it is a bit of a risk. He's running into the base? What? Oh, he almost got stuck. Oh, that was would have been quite a surprise. No scout tower here. Is he really gonna skip the scout tower? That can be extremely obnoxious to deal with. The skeleton harass then. AM's level 2. May want to wait for the water elemental mana to creep the expo. But doesn't have to. Yeah, now these skeletons. So pesky! Annoying little shits to deal with. Without an arcane tower. This skeleton is determined to find this kill. But he may expire. Oh, it's gonna be so close. What? One more. Two. What? And poof, he expires. That was close. And he actually lets him creep this for free and just harasses the main base. Sock, was this the best idea to skip your tower here? We still have 4 skeletons, but the DK doesn't have any rod anymore. So once these skeletons are gone, it's gonna be much easier to deal with this. So Expo's coming up with lots of peasants, by the way. And yeah, with the AM coming home here to defend, should be now easy for him to stabilize. And he only killed like 1 peasant, maybe another. Oh, now it's 2. I think he got another one though. So water elemental is what? 42 experience. Right, so we get 3 peasants. Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
DK. Can't do anything here. Oh, excuse me. Without rod. Oh, Footy's looking for the surround again. This fiend not being controlled. If he micros this well, this could still be a surround. He's not giving it up. Oh, but nice sidestep there by 1-0. Where Sock was not looking for a moment. Gets the boots again. And the under base tier 2 is done. Lich is coming.
A player's
Slaughterhouse.
forces are under attack.
And this time it is the 4 fiends before the tech. A little more old school. Though not really old school, just like the standard meta half a year ago. Not as new school as today though, I guess. Where oftentimes we see undeads now teching on only 3 fiends. Doesn't sound like a big difference, but it is. Fighting with 3 or 4 fiends against the footies. Of course, with 4 fiends, it's a lot easier. You have more mid-game presence, but the destroyers or triple hero will be a lot later. DK is still only level 1, that's an issue here. Oh, and Sock is looking for the run-by. Even without level 3, that's very unexpected. And this is kind of playing into 1-0's hands. He's not teching anyways. And Sock makes a pit stop at the creep camp to get level 3. I really don't think that's worth it. But alright, he does it anyways. Here come the fiends. With a Lich, they could certainly take out this Arcane Tower, depending on how fast the repair is, but the repair is very fast. Lich with the Nova. Could deal a lot of damage. He's not doing it though. And Sock doesn't want to defend, he wants to be aggressive himself. How is 1-0 going to respond? DK is running home to defend by himself. Nova coming in into all of these peasants, and the tower is still going to fall, and now these peasants are in a world of trouble. In the main, we have a Spirit Tower coming up, but there is defend already. He's clicking on the gold mine. Over here, the peasants are taking a beating. Militia support coming from the main. It's only 5 of them, though. Not too much to worry about. First ghoul is gonna die. No, actually survives. And mass repair is coming towards the Haunted Gold Mine. Over here, he's running away from the militia. Duration is almost run out. DK hits level 2. He has no rods of necromancy, which usually is very helpful here in dealing with all of these footies. But they have defend. They're very sturdy against the towers. And the Lich, is he gonna walk back here? One of the fiends extremely hurt. I don't know what happened to the other ones. TP home by the human. And he lost all of the towers. Oh, one fiend was left behind. Gets one more footy kill here. Peasant kill, excuse me. Oh, and now the block coming in. Nicely done by Sock. DK probably not going to be coming in time to save this one. Oh, wakes up the creeps though. AM with the boots should have been able to chase this one down. DK now full mana pretty much. Gets the first coil, heals that one up. And there's going to be another coil in a second. These footies now poisoned, ensnared, damaged. And once the acolytes have been replenished, I think he's going to start teching. He has the money for it. The human tech is already there though. Pretty fast tech by Sock. MK coming out, but no towers yet. These peasants, exposed, very exposed. As is oftentimes the case on Echo Isles. He doesn't have many footies now to defend. This is super dangerous. If the Lich plus Fiends just stand here, they have free reign over this peasant line. That's why Sock is trying to keep the undead army busy, but now he has nothing more to throw into the undead's throat to keep him saturated. Oh, that tower just barely finishes in time. But this tower doesn't do too much. As I said before, the Fiends can just stand there, and especially once there's a Dark Ranger, it's going to be very difficult to deal with. But tier 3, pretty damn far away. Lich has a Nova. Does he want to use it against the peasants? He's killing the towers. I really don't think these towers back here matter. Not at all. MK coming in now, though. The AM in trouble. Doesn't have a TP, remember. If he gets coiled over here and dies, this could be the game. Once again, trying for the bolts around, but good anti-surround by 120. Statue nicely getting repaired here by the Acolyte. I like that addition. Has a healing potion now on the MK Archmage. Oh, but still dropping low. Heal potion used. The Nova finds him anyways, but yeah, he's healthy enough to survive this. One Fiend has finally died. I think that was the first one. Lich could look towards getting surrounded. But lots of mana on the DK, who is still not level 3 though. That's the big issue here for 120. We'll save this Fiend. Oh, we could get the statue here though. AM though needs to be careful with his positioning as well. There may be no more Nova, but we have more coils. And he's almost level... not really. He's looking for it. He wants his statue and he's gonna get it as well. One more hit will do it. And there he gets the kill. He is hemorrhaging footies here. But that's okay. That's their job. Tier 3. It's almost as fast as the undeads. That is pretty much unheard of. And he stabilized really well here. With only a couple of footies, AM and an MK. But once undead tier 3 is ready with the orb, with a third hero, and he finally has level 3, along with Destroyer Form upgrade, he hits a big timing. There we go. Level 3 is there. Tier 3 is done. Backpack being researched. And this has to be a Dark Ranger, I think. Can stand here and fire away at the peasants still. And it's a Dark Ranger. Would have even liked to see Dark Arrow first. But he goes for silence first. And with that, dealing with these footies just became a lot easier. Silence on the MK. Double healing potion though on him. So, oh, he's not gonna die, even if it's close. He survives. Destroyer form not ready yet, by the way. I imagine it's finishing up. Yep. Coming up in the base. He's gonna lose a couple more militia. But Sock is holding on. He's holding on well. Tier 3 is done now for him. Paladin is coming. Knights should be on their way soon as well. There's the first one. Destroyer. Oof, almost dies there. To the Water Elemental. To the Water Elemental. To the Water Elemental. Oh, did he bait that intentionally? 120, man, with these last second coils. Giving me heart palpitations. Safety breakers here. You want to start producing something on tier 2. Other than gyros. So, Ghoul bringing the orb. Acolyte here once again. I think you could just ignore the shop. Just go for the peasants. Put yourself here. Hold position. But of course getting the shop is also a big deal. Will mean no more breakers unless there's a shop in the main. Which there is not. And no more potions, of course. AM very far forward. Paladin should be here soon though as well. Level 3 for the Lich. The peasants will suffer. Stormbolt. Holy Light. Nice kill there. And the first knight gets saved. Shop is still alive. He has a staff now. He has more healing. He has more potions. Sock is under pressure, but he is not cracking under it. Not yet. Mass repair again. But of course this repair is very expensive. Not just in terms of pure repair costs, but also no mining being done by the peasant in the meantime. Fiend gets saved again. MK dropping low. And by the way, there's not infinite potions in this shop. They do have a max stock and they do have a cooldown. And if gyros come out one by one, webs are easily used to kill them off quickly. DK always with so much mana. These statues doing God's work for the undead. Do the undead have a god? I don't think so. So, shop is gone. The peasants are officially exposed. Does he have Blizzard here to try to defend? Yes, he does. This is what Infi did. But he was ready for this with the silence. This is why he didn't go for the Dark Arrow first. First Blizzard cancelled quickly. And he's not level 4. He doesn't have any clarities anymore. This is not infinite. Why is he trying to break this? Just shoot at the peasants. But okay. He is trying to break it. Gyros are coming in for the answer against the destroyers. Coil, last second once again, saves the Fiend. The Holy Light invested was not good enough. And now these heroes are low. He's trying to focus the Paladin. Is there gonna be a staff? No, there isn't. It was ready, but he didn't use it fast enough. Third hero dead. Level 1 only though. He's gonna be back soon. But now, it really looks like this peasant line is in a whole world of hurt. Silence once again, quickly, against the Blizzard. He has level 2 now as well. Coil. Again, on time. He's not missing the coils today. He was missing a lot of coils against Romantic and Super GCS. But not here. Not against Sock. Big Blizzard coming in. There's a silence again though. But that was the last silence. AM has quite a bit more mana to use. This Fiend finally gonna die. You gotta be kidding me. Saving it on like 10 HP. The Knights dying quickly as well here, it seems. He doesn't have the big overwhelming numbers. He never gets to that 70, 75 supply. In fact, he's down at 44 only. 120 is the one at 61. Because he seems to be losing nothing. Saving everything. This DK was so low, so high mana for so long. Now he only has 1 coil, but with these statues constantly healing, he's gonna get more and more. AM has a couple of blizzards here. As mentioned before, there's no more mana for silence. So the blizzards are effective, but he doesn't have infinite. Uh-oh. Paladin in trouble again. So is the Archmage somewhat. Alright, that was his second last blizzard. Dealing good damage though. Real good damage. Here's one more. That's the last one. No more blizzard for a while. The Knights, by the way, do not have Animal War training. Didn't have the time to go for that. He's still under pressure. No time here to go for double barracks. Has to make a shop again in the main to be able to make breakers again. A lot of statues here. Blacksmith's gonna fall. No more upgrades for Sock. Doesn't seem like he has the time or resources to spare. Oh, AM. Far from the front. He needs to survive. He dies to the Coil Nova. He had an invul. And there should have been a Holy Light as well, but not quick enough. First hero dead. And now with no more Blizzard to have to worry about, this should be a dead peasant line at the very least. Gyros don't have the numbers yet. Not against this brutal undead army. 68 supply for the undead. He's towering over the guy with the Expo. That's not supposed to be this way. He even saves his destroyer. The Gyros now, maybe they can win the air fight, but the ground seems to solidly belong to the undead. And even then, the webs make quick work of these Gyros. 1 A-bomb dealing with the peasants. No more mining here. Level 3 already for this Dark Ranger. Silence level 2. Big AoE. Longer duration. And the towers are gonna fall. There's no way. Only 1 level of masonry makes this pretty easy. And that's it. GG. He was sweating. 1-2-0. The winner of Super GCS. Sock almost made the incredible upset happen. Turtle Rock, it seemed like that was his map, but no. He comes back. He wins as the favorite in the end. And that gives his team the lead now. Team TH has 4 points. Team WFZ has 2 points. That means Team TH has the match point now for 2-2. But WFZ and Yumiko are very strong 2-2 team. So it's certainly possible that Team WFZ is still going to win this. Who is Team TH going to send into the ring for 2-2? 1-0 and Shaokeke are usually the 2-2 squad. We're going to figure that out next. But there's going to be a bit of a break now. The players are not yet in the lobby. And I think they have to do vetoes and declare their teams and stuff. So, that means we go into a short break as well. Yeah, 5 minutes. And then we have the 2-2 coming up here in the New Year's Cup. If Team TH wins the 2-2, they win the entire thing. And if Team WFZ wins, then we have an ace match to decide it all in the end. That's what I'm hoping for. Before I go, I want to say thank you to who took Day Tripper. That's the one. With 100 bits cheering. Thank you very much, buddy. And yeah, short break. I'll see you in 5 for the 2 and 2.
I'm coming home, I'm coming home.
You know I'm back, like I never left. Another sprint, another step. Another day, another breath. Been chasing dreams, but I never slept. I got a new attitude and a lease on life is a peace of mind. Seeking to find I can sleep when I die. Want a piece of the pie, got the keys to the ride. And I'm straight, I'm on my way. I'm on my way, get up my way. I'm running late, what can I say? I heard you died twice. Once when they bury you in the grave, and the second time is the last time that somebody mentions your name. So when I leave here on this earth, did I take more than I gave? Did I look out for the people, or did I do it all for fame? Legend is Exodus, searching for euphoria, judging through the mud to find the present, no ignoring. I got 20,000 deep off in the street like we some warriors. My mama told me
that song Who Took Day Tripper? That goes to you. It's called Glorious by Macklemore. So, 2 and 2 is gonna be next. Game's not up yet though. So we have to wait a little bit longer. You hate Macklemore. Why do you hate Macklemore? He makes like such good, feel-good music. I hope you're not gonna tell me a fact about him that now makes him a despicable person. So, you know what? Better not tell me. Neo's into heavy metal? Not really. He's more like punk and rock and weird emo music. But not so much heavy metal. A little bit maybe. And German rap, by the way. Casper and Martyria, I think. Have you managed to get rid of the CDs your mom gave you? No. Still here. Where are they? Still all here. Yeah, that was the such a bad present. The thing is, my mom thinks she knows about music and a little bit about modern music, but she really doesn't. Like, I think the other two are like fine, but I would never listen to them, but her giving them to me as a present is okay. But this one? Oh. David Garrett, dude. That guy is so cringe. Check out his... He has a tattoo below his belly button. And this is him on the back. Wait a minute. Like, what the fuck? Dude, how much of a poser can you be? He's wearing a shirt that goes like pretty much the cleavage to the belly button. And a hat. Oh my fucking god. David motherfucking Garrett, dude. I understand that he's like trying to appeal to the masses and shit. But no, that's not my thing. So, are they finding the game? Oh, nice. They started the game, very good. So, 2 more minutes, and then we'll be heading into the 2v2. Yeah, as mentioned before, the fuck are all this? Where's my pen? There it is. Team TH has match point. If they win this best of 3, they are through. Remodel, you look weird, you look younger. Yes, I know. I've only read this like 50 times today. I know. I shaved. And I know I look younger. Yes. It's the jacket, not the beard. I'm not sure that's true. Do it again next year. Do what again? Shave? Ah, okay. Ha. Funny joke. In case you guys missed, yesterday was the first game of New Year's Cup. It's gonna be happening every day for the rest of the week till Sunday. 1 match a day. I guess we can take a look at the Wikipedia again. Yesterday we had Lynn versus Loliot. Team Lynn won. This is our game today. Tomorrow we have the lower bracket round 1, then the winners final, then the losers final, and on Sunday, the final day, the grand final. I don't think we mentioned the prize money yet today, which is pretty respectable here. 3,000 something for first place. 1k, 1.5, 1k, 630. Not too bad. So, the 2-2 teams, what are they gonna be? It's Shao KK and 120, that's what we assumed. And Yumiko and WFZ, okay. It's pretty interesting race distribution as well. So, wait a minute, I have to orient myself here. And they have chosen brown as their color. Excellent. It's a color we don't have in the scoreboard. Alright, I think that should be good now. Oh, that looks really weird. I'm gonna do it like this. Alright. This is 2-2, of course. Wait a minute. It's the first 2-2 I've casted in a very long time. Alright, off we go. Introducing the players for the 2-2. The team leading with 4-2, having match point, is Team TH. Representing this team in the 2-2 is Shao KK and 120 in brown. And for Team WFZ, it is the man himself, along with his longtime friend Yumiko. Yumiko has been very quiet in the professional circuit for 1-on-1, but I think has still been active in 2-2 with the second best undead of China.
Players' forces are under attack.
Number 1 is of course 120. He has just won Super GCS on Sunday in a very strong performance against TH, his teammate here in this competition. So, is this gonna be an instant expansion? What are they doing?
A player's forces
Yeah, it
are
is.
under attack.
Holy shit, that's a lot of peasants. 2, 4, 6, 7. 4 and... Sorry, I have to minimize this as a slow stuff weird going on. So, there we go. Does he have enough lumber for this? Of course he can be fed lumber by the undead. Maybe that's what they did. And, in fact, WFZ going for 4 ghouls. Gonna be lots of lumber then for their team. Early scout though by 120. Nicely seeing this right away. Where's the Blade Master? Over here. Oh wow. He found claws plus gloves and has the circlet as well bought from the shop already with a trifecta. 1 more kill is required for level 2. Lots of mana here for the DK for WFZ, also very nice. And the claws, very good drops for him as well. Oh my god, can they just kill the town hall? Yeah, the damage is easily enough. Oh shit. With Blade Master, Fiends, Grunt, DK, damage is more than sufficient. Oh my god, this is so painful. Holy moly. They lose the ground, but it's totally fine. The tower is gonna die. Look at all these peasants. Easy snacks. Oh, shit. Oh, oh, oh. Oh my god, they lose every single peasant. Look at this. Whew. Oh, Blade Master almost died there, but he does survive actually. That was nasty. My goodness. Something cancels his heal salve. I think it was the last fiend shot here. Wow. That hurts. That hurts a lot. But I think this time the expo is coming through, right? Yeah, Blade Master's busy creeping. Oh, the DK and the fiends. But they get found here early around the corner, so... Won't be committing to this expo kill again. DK is almost even in terms of experience. Blade Master, though, close to level 3. Oh, surround attempted. Not quite gotten. Tier 2. Only halfway done here for WFZ on the orc side, already through. Bestiary Lodge coming up with the Shadow Hunter. 1-0 is a little later here himself. And the expo is finally done. Dude, that took forever though. That absolutely took forever. Blade Master, is he gonna flirt with the idea here of some more peasant kills? It seems like it. Has good damage as we noticed before. Oh, he's getting blocked in! Oh shit, can he fight out? Yes, he can. He's getting blocked in with a farm again. Oh my god. He's not gonna get out of this. He's gonna die. He has no more mana for Windwalk. He's gonna fall. But it may take them a little while. Can he survive long enough for the next Windwalk? Coil's flying his way. Coil's flying the peasant's way as well. He transfers something. He's trying to. Oh no, that's the other DK. Never mind. I thought it was this DK which almost got stuck as well. Blade Master level 3 died. A lot of experience here for Team WFZ. Quick presence of mind there by Yumiko to go for the block with the lumber mill and the farm. Got the kill. Was a little expensive though. Lost both the lumber mill and the farm and a couple of peasants. But he's gonna revive him here normally. No tavern buyback. A lot of fiends here. Footies have defend, which they need. SH though is not gonna come assist him here in this harassment. WZ still defending as well. I'm surprised we don't see a shop somewhere. Double racks footies. Oh! That's what they used to play all the time, right? Is it? He's gonna start feeding WZ a lot of resources, if I recall. And there's a shop now. Clarity is gonna be very useful. Lich is not coming. He has the lumber for it, though. And the gold. SH gets a lot of creeping done. Fairly close to level 3 already. Do we have web yet? Yes, we do. Gonna grab up the big item here from the Drake. Fountain of Health, by the way, no Fountain of Mana. So, Flute would be the dream. Zoe Mask, also nice. Team WFZ here creeping together. That could be double level 3. Probably not, though. Is there a Lich coming? There's still no Lich coming. Slaughterhouse and Temple. This is new. Back then we didn't see the Temple. But here we do. Alright. But this is a scary tier 2 push by Team TH. No level 3 heroes for them yet though. Shop is gone. Rifleman. Double barracks rifleman. Okay. Spirit Link now is extremely powerful with Scrolls of Healing, which I imagine they have. That is super good. They have one on the SH, and that seems to be it. There's no Dispel yet for Team WFZ. Is he gonna get another heal scroll? Not available. They're just clicking on the town hall. Team WFZ need to respond here, otherwise this expo is gonna fall, and with that the game's gonna be lost. So, where's the undead? He's standing there. He wants to TP in with a lich. Gonna get the orb, and there we go. TP coming in next to the expansion. He even brought an acolyte for some reason. Alright. Team TH is getting sandwiched, but they have such a strong force, I don't think they care. First Fiend dies for WZ. The Archmage in trouble. Greater Invul, though, will keep him survive for a lot longer now. SH, in the middle of everything, has quite a bit of healing, though. That was the last heal wave, however, he still has a scroll of healing, which can be so much. Not Spiritling on everything, though, by the way. Level 2 for the Lich here, 120 as well. Level 3 for the AM, finally! That took forever. He went for the Aura level 2. Instead of the Water Elemental, to help out his undead buddies here. The Orb, of course, very helpful here, with the Nova coming in, getting rid of one of the Raiders. As I said before, they don't all have Spirit Link. Perhaps a bit of a mistake, but level 3 now for the SH4 Shao KK as well. More healing will be coming in. AM in trouble, getting hexed. Can't TP, not at the moment, and there's too much focus fire. First hero dead for Yumiko. Even a Crypt Lord now. Tier 3 is done for 120. He has the orb. This seems to be the beginning of the end. There could be a massive impale here hitting. BAM! Hitting only 2 of the units, I guess, but the Lich falls. No coil to save him. This seems to be the beginning of the end. This expo was not returning investment quick enough. GG. And Team TH take the 1-0. That was pretty fast. And yeah, Yumiko's and WFZ's game plans always revolved around that expansion back in the day. And they just got punished way too hard. Blade Master and Fiends early. So much damage output. Can just kill that expo. And that is a match point now. Of course, it was already. But one more map and Team TH win this clan war. They would be going up against Team Lin in the upper bracket, and Team WFZ would be dropping down to the lower where Team Lawlight is waiting. Can they make it happen here? We've only had 2-1 series today. This could be the first 2-0. Of course, we're kind of hoping for Team WFZ to come back here for the exciting ace match towards the end. If Team WFZ make the comeback happen here, win the 2-2, make it a 4-4 scoreline, then a best of 1 ace match will decide it all. Alright, the game has started, so in 2 minutes we'll be able to join in as well. What's better, Hamburg or Berlin? I've only been to Berlin I've been there a couple of times actually, like 4 times. But in Berlin it always seems like you have to stay for like 5 days, otherwise you don't see enough. Does that make sense? The city is so big, even if you spend like 2 days visiting shit, you still feel like you have not seen the city really, you know? It's different in Hamburg. In Hamburg, like all the important things are like crammed right on top of each other, like Schanze and St. Pauli. So far, I liked Hamburg way more, but I feel like I haven't really discovered Berlin yet. I think you need way more time for that. But the people in Berlin I've met were pretty cool, especially the old people. They don't give a fuck. They talk to you in the subway and they tell you about their illnesses and what kind of hemorrhoids they have. They don't care. It's called Berliner Schnauze in German, which means like they speak their minds and don't care. Can you shout out some of your favorite people in chat? That seems oddly self-serving, Mikey. But you are certainly among them. Gen Love, I always see as well. Yayut. Alright, I'm gonna shout out everybody. We have MurvyTube, we have Dare Stu, we have Rebel Special, we have Kubika, we have Moonhawking, TT Guy, Viking Cat 91 with an aptly fitting cat emote. Rasta 321, we have who else? Creo Hex. I think that's all the ones I saw. Ikalgo 1, Lino BSC, Zaza 77. Thank you guys all for tuning in today. Shmilu Dota, Bauskoyat, Star-shaped? Where's Star-shaped? No. Sarmap, Thag 000, Feli Polv 000. Are you guys buddies? Or are you just both TH fans? Sounds like a friendship in the making. Side story. Oh shit, it's Mercurius 4 resubbing for 12 months. Holy moly, 1 year. I still remember when we met at ESL1 Frankfurt. That was cool. Have you been to any other esports events? Because that was the last one for me. Going as a visitor anyways. Of course, we've been to China in the meantime, but that was for casting. Right, map number 2 is ready, and thank God they didn't choose brown again. Mikey PX with a €5 donation as well. Thank you. Once again. You were playing Hearthstone in a tournament. Alright. Hearthstone in a tournament, dude. Getting a little tired. So, oh, I should go in game probably, right? Yeah. Probably more interested in seeing the game. So, this could be the last map of today. If Team TH wins this, they have won the entire thing. They are through to the next round, and Team WFZ drop to the lower. So, Yumiko and WZ usually, their early game always revolves around expanding. Or basically their entire game plan. This has been marvelously prevented by Team TH the game before. Can they do it again? Or is this going to be actually the two friends, Yumi and WZ, playing something different? Doesn't look like it, because all the forces seem to be moving down to this expansion. Of course, Twisted Metal is a pretty good map to expand on, with the gold mine being exactly between the two allied bases and very far away from the opposition. And the DK here for 1-0 is creeping. So, I don't know if he's gonna be able... Oh my holy lord. That's a paladin first. What?
Players' forces are under attack.
Great Master got the last hit here on the Ogre Warrior. That's a paladin first. There's gonna be some harass nonsense. Divine Shield and stuff. Or is it just to keep his peasants alive? Of course, not really synergy with the undead ally he has.
A player's forces are under attack.
Blade Master being revealed again. That was the second time. And okay, he keeps his peasants alive nicely here. The DK for 1-0 though gets a lot of creeping done. By the way, the base had been walled off. But it's not anymore, I think. Paladin must be a misclick? I don't think so. That would be hilarious, though. Robe of the Magi. Very nice item.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he's gonna grab up a telestaff. He's close to level 3 already. Jesus. Blade Master. Only level 1, though. WZ is attacking as well. At the same speed as his ally. As his undead opponent, I mean. Orc already level 2, almost. Tier 2, excuse me. Where's the Paladin? There he is. So how good is a Paladin on level 1? Usually the answer is not so good.
A player's forces
How much
are
pressure
under
can they apply? They killed the Expo before, when it was coming up. Tower's dead, not cancelled. More experience towards the DK for 120. He needs one more peasant kill for level 3.
a town.
And he has so much mana with the robe. Or a skeleton. And he's level 3. Oh, that's not good. That is bad news for Team WFZ. Could this be the end already?
A player's forces are under attack.
The footies with defend good against fiends, not so good against grunts. He's focusing on the paladin now. There's no divine shield for him. He may be forced. He has to let him. He has to sacrifice him. There's no way he can TP. If he TPs, all the footies are gone. Level 1 hero anyways. One grunt dies. Finally level 2 for the DK for WFZ. He has to call militia. Where are the militia? I'm not coming.
A player's
Nice around here. But there's more coils.
town is under
Fiend though is still gonna die. Coil doesn't come off cooldown fast enough. Grunt's doing a good job against the footies though. Blade Master however still only level 2. But the second hero. SH is coming in, oh boy. With heal salves, with Scroll of Speed, and most importantly with Hex. And right clicks as well. Towers coming up in the back, far from being done. Here come the militia. One of them! One single militia, are you serious? He kills one fiend here with the first Hex. Would have loved to see some clarities as well. He doesn't have them. The DK for 120 is about to have only one single coil left. Then maybe they have some room to breathe, but oh my god, are they taking a beating right now? This is the last fiend for WFZ. He doesn't have enough mana, fast enough to heal it up. Maybe he can hope for a hero kill. Blade Master is very low. He's almost in coil kill range. And the tower is once again getting cancelled. Oh my god. Tier 2 is done, but he rushes Tier 3 WZ. Despite all the pressure that they're under. Double racks are done, by the way. He's going for mass footies. No rifles this time. SH out of mana. Blade Master full mana, though. Will this tower finally come up? Not yet. What a slugfest here. Oh, and now he cancels the slaughterhouse. Perfect timing. The Lich comes out. He's gonna find a kill here with a Nova if he's fast enough. Nice. Before the coil, he gets it. And with a second Nova, he should find the second Fiend.
a town is
Yeah,
under
there's no more mana. Alright, he finds something. He even keeps the slaughterhouse alive. But the Blade Master is dealing with a peasant line. All by himself. Paladin is coming back. I really don't know about this Paladin choice, dude. I really don't know about that one. They need a Arcane Vault here. Oh, he's creeping. He wants to creep, but he can't. Blade Master's keeping him busy. Skeletons in the back as well, keeping WFZ busy. In the meantime, Team TH is creeping. This will be... Holy shit, how much did this SH kill? I guess he also crept this one. Maybe. My god. Team WFZ, they used to be super strong in 2v2, but they seem to be getting manhandled right now. Or can they stall out this game for long enough so that this expo is finally worth it? They have taken a lot of damage again. Look at the corpses, dude. That's 6 peasants. They invested so heavily into this. It has not been worth it at all yet. A whole bunch of fullies are here, which are good. against Fiends. But what against the Orc? And what about tier 3 for 1-0, which is almost done? The Lich is close to level 3, somewhat, after this camp. SH is level 3. Has already a mana potion, has a shop coming up here as well. If I'm Team WFZ, I have to be very afraid right now. He needs to get the orb. He's gonna get the orb. He can sell the Scourge Bone Chimes. Doesn't... Oh, maybe for the footies it's actually pretty nice. But he definitely needs the orb. Has it now. Has a lot of money. He's not spending it. I think maybe you want to go for a third hero from the tavern or something. But this is not a big force. Only 4 Fiends. What do we have here? A whole big 50 supply Orc army. He's just gonna click on the Town Hall. He has Ensnares. He has Hex. He might just be able to get this. Uh-oh. Beastmaster. All in right now. Beastmaster for an undead. When do you ever see this? Defensive TP number 1 and defensive TP number 2. He doesn't have the time to creep this. Footies, can they do this? So late into the game. Big Nova hits him. He has double heal stroll. That's why he was up there. He needed that as well. And yeah, he has double Scourge Bone Chimes actually. The shop is finally coming up at the back. It's gonna make a big difference. We have Scroll of the Beast. That is so good right now. For 2 armies. Didn't really hit everything, but hit enough, I guess. The Footies holding the front line pretty strongly, but they don't deal that much damage, of course. Blade Master heading towards the Obsidian statue right away. Wants to get rid of the regen. And is successful in doing so. The Lich dies. Coil not fast enough. Second hero dead. Orb gone. This seems to be the game for Team TH here, unless a miracle can happen. The Paladin doesn't have Divine Shield, he has the Aura and he dies as well. 2 heroes dead. DK next on the list. Can he go for a potion? Is there tier 2? No, there isn't. So he may just die to the Blade Master solo. He has a slow speed as an invul, and he will find the next hero kill, and that's the GG. Team TH wins. And cuts this clan war a little bit short. Oh, no, that's not the one. This is the one. I was hoping for a 4-4 in the end for the ace match, but nope.